The Wild Wild West.
We said, leave us.
Please leave us in our chambers.
Give us peace.
God.
Don't make us tap dance.
Welcome to the show.
What a velvety hell we fucking brought upon ourselves.
God. These golden handcuffs.
Dude, speaking of which, Patreon, dude, sent us a gift.
Oh, speaking of golden handcuffs.
Speaking of which, they sent us a gift. The creative journey is full of unforgettable blah.
Yeah,
what did you fucking give? No, I'm kidding.
Let's talk about the creative journey.
It's a joke.
The creative journey is full of unforgettable moments, and today we're celebrating a special one. You've created one of the biggest communities on Patreon with the people who love what you do. That's huge. Here's a gift from us, crafted by artist Tina Yu, to mark this incredible achievement. Congratulations on being one of the first ever winners of the Creator Milestone Award. We can't wait to see what you do next. That's from Jack Conte, CEO of Patreon.
I was honestly, I didn't want to say this, but I was like, if they're not Lambo keys, I'm going to be fucking furious.
These are definitely not Lambo keys.
What?
Dude.
The fuck kind of guys you think we are?
Wow, Patreon.
We gotta share this? What the fuck?
We can take turns with this.
Yo, that thing is sick as hell. Dude, we gotta share? There better be two of these things in here. What the fuck?
Wait.
Hold on. What the fuck?
Patreon.
We got one. We didn't even get two. I gotta share. This is your week. Next week's my week.
This is yours. This is obviously yours.
No, dude, we gotta share.
How does it?
This is a Patreon.
What is it?
Creativity Awards, dude. We came up with the super creative podcast.
This is us. This is
Let me
us.
see.
It represents the creative mind. That's us thinking about different
shit,
slurs.
Hold on, yo. Or that's us. Maybe this is us, dude. We're in the box, and then we came outside of it with our thoughts. Creativity.
Now you're thinking outside of
creativity.
the box.
There's a destructive element to creativity. Does it stand up? Or
No.
Just... All right. My wife might like this fucking bull crap.
No, it's very, very
It's fucking
thoughtful.
sick, dude. It's better than Lambo
I
keys.
bet you this thing's worth a ton of money.
I guarantee it is.
Those are
We
real
should sell it.
jewels. Those are real jewels.
No, they're not.
They are real jewels.
Dude, Wes Watson has a Lamborghini yacht, dude. What the fuck are
No,
we
he
doing?
doesn't.
There might be Lambo keys inside of it. Smash it.
This is real fucking heavy.
It is heavy. It might be a bomb.
You have to come up with creative ways to set it. I don't understand. There's nothing else in that box?
Dude, I don't think so. There's a ton of just like this stuff. Dude, give us like $100 gift certificate, dude. What the fuck? I don't think there's anything else. There's a ton of this paper stuff. That's
All
it,
right.
dude.
Well, thank you, Patreon.
Thank you. And thank you
for this.
Miss you for your work.
Beautiful art.
Beautiful art. I'll subscribe to your Patreon, Miss You. I'm sure you have one. Miss You probably has a Patreon. Subscribe to Miss You's Patreon, I guess. The hell, dude? We got fucked. Thanks, Patreon. We should send them a gift too.
Yeah.
We should
have
send
your
them a
daughter
package.
craft something. That is beautiful.
I'll have to scour my fridge for some
That is
pictures.
beautiful. It'll go nicely next to my collection of blue books that
True.
I've assembled.
Damn, this thing's fucking nuts.
I think.
What?
Let's see if Tina.
I got chill on the machos making.
She is a very famous artist.
Yeah, she is, dude.
This is actually very. Whoa, she's big, dude.
Yeah. What is it? What's it? What are you talking?
This is I think that we were set up with a fine piece of art.
Oh, that's what's up.
All right, I'll take it.
I'll take it. Can we get a?
Thank you.
Can we get a price on this thing?
Let me see what her art goes for.
What's your
It's
last
gotta-
name?
Tina Yu.
YU.
I think it's. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. These things are expensive.
Nice. That makes me feel so much
Just
better.
these little tiny ones are going for $650. Oh, nice, dude.
That makes
Got
me
you
feel
up that.
so much better.
Look at that. That's a nice piece as well.
If this isn't worth $10,000, I'm gonna kill myself.
I think
dude.
this is probably worth $2,000.
Oh, thank God. Grand
Yeah.
piece.
And that's only gonna
True.
go up in value.
True. I have to preserve
We are
this.
in our Jay-Z phase of out the hood. Now it's time to assemble art and blue books. We are. We'll teach you guys about money. That's what our next album's
True
gonna be
that.
about, is how to get out the hood.
How to pull your pants up and balance a checkbook. How to pull your Carhartts up, dude. We got to get these guys to pull up their Carhartts, dude. A lot of mechanics sag. A lot of white mechanics. There is a lot of those guys' Carhartts are sagging. When I go in there, it's like, I think it's from like their type 2 diabetes, like wasting away their muscles on their body. But a lot of those guys sag too.
Yeah,
So just think about that.
that is something to consider.
So beautiful.
Wow.
So
I take
beautiful.
it back. I thought I didn't think it was great, and then I found out it was.
It's art, dude.
It is art.
It is art. Some people don't like this podcast, but then they listen and they go, wow, hold on. This is
Hold
actually.
on. I thought this was crap, and it turns out it's good.
I honestly, I have high, when someone's like, dude, trust me, you're going to want to see, I'm like, okay, maybe we got
It's
fucking,
way better than a fucking plaque.
you're talking about his and his four-wheeler. I'm thinking his and his four-wheelers, dude. I'm thinking Raptors, dude.
They did know they should know we moved to Texas. They should have provided us with some
I thought it
firearms.
was going to be a gun.
Or just hollow points.
Yeah, gun. Or
Just
bullets.
some- yeah.
Grenade.
Tina, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tina. No, for real, it is a good job, Tina. You did a fantastic job.
Ooh,
I
hitting her
just-
with the follow. Interesting.
oh,
Josh.
Sorry, Habit.
Josh, what the fuck was that, you pervert? God damn. Josh saw one picture of Tina and hit follow.
Yeah, Josh, you want to take this thing into the bathroom?
you want to tribute this?
You want to
fucking
kiss this thing for a
creep.
second, dude? You cretin.
That was crazy you did that.
dude.
Sorry, we have a screen now, and we're seeing Josh's activity on the internet.
This will be up on the screen.
Oh.
We can pop this up.
What'd you just do?
That's my sunglasses. Just
Oh,
these
thank
pieces
God.
of crap.
I thought you broke our precious Tina You.
No, I'm telling you, there might be keys inside of that thing, though.
I think curiosity's gonna get your cat when I'm not around. I think a hammer is going to that thing. Don't you dare.
I would never.
All right.
I would never. So what the hell's up? How was Fakersfield, California?
Bakersfield was a fucking nightmare, dude. Holy shit.
Why?
I told every single comedian I was like, I'm going to Bakersfield this weekend. They were like, why? Or like, oof, get ready. And I was like, oh, shut up. It was all like LA guys. I was like, you guys are being pussies.
Yeah, true.
You guys don't know what it's like on the fucking East Coast.
True.
being a East
Where
Coast
is
comedian.
Bakersfield geographically?
It's like an hour and a half, obviously depending on that fucking LA traffic. It's like an hour or two north of LA,
Okay.
hour south of Fresno. It was everything they said it was going to be and more.
What was it? Just
It
like
was just it's like a oil town. It's like an old, so I
What?
think there was a lot of the boys were working, a lot of working men
true.
that were ready to let off some steam.
Like guys that don't have stuff like this, you're saying?
Guys that would be fuming if they saw that. You gotta get that out of my house. No disrespect to you. I'm just saying if I have visitors,
For
they
sure.
come in, and there's everything else in here is beautiful blue books
True.
and beautiful blue art.
This is a good pop of color.
This is I've got a little Eiffel 56 house going.
Oh,
I need a blue house with a blue car. I need a blue car. Dude, don't break the U. Bakersfield was fucking crazy, dude. They were crazy.
This is the crowds.
Brian Moses opened for me. He got on stage.
Nice.
Before he said his first word, a guy was like, "Where's Shay?" Then I got on stage and that guy left during my set. The guy who was being a cocksucker. I
nice.
finished a joke. A guy in the front row goes, "You stink." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "No, I said Jews stink." And I was like,
no, dude.
"What the fuck are you doing, dude?" And I was
It's like a bad dream.
it really was. And then I was like, well, I mean, security's obviously doing nothing. They're just sitting there because there was a guy sitting next to the side of the stage. I was like, so don't worry. You can say whatever you want. Security here sucks. And then I look back and security's fighting a guy like 4 rows back. I was like, never mind. Security's going hard as fuck, dude. It was chaos. And it was hot. It was hot on
you're in theaters now, too.
Bakersfield
So
rules.
the security all have flashlights.
Oh, they were.
Hey, what are you doing out there?
Yeah, they were. Security was going fucking nuts in there.
There's fights.
There was fights, dude. It was
Boys just got off the,
the
oil
theater
drill.
is fucking awesome though, and I like the town of Bakersfield.
Did you really?
It's like an old shitty town. It's very nice.
Kind of nice.
It's one of the few towns I've been to that still looks like a unique place.
Yeah.
You know,
No, that makes sense.
Bakersfield's good, but the boys were just rowdy. That's all.
True.
I think that I could be wrong, but I went to that theater, the Fox Theater, and then I was on the flight home. I was watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I think she goes to that theater in the movie. Yeah, I did the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood when I saw it.
There you go. I was laughing all weekend thinking about you coming out and being like, "What's up, Fakersfield?"
Fakers. That would have resulted in chaos. Dude. They'd be like, "You don't call us that.
We're not fakers.
Fuck you."
We're not fucking fakers.
They were
dude.
whistling.
Really?
Like, guys kept whistling in between jokes. And I was like, "God, please stop." And then, of course, that resulted in non-stop whistling for the rest of the show.
Jesus Christ, dude!
It was.
Did you take a time? It sounds like you took a time machine and like performed for Cowboys.
I did.
That's crazy.
I did, dude. They were rootin' tootin'. But then I'll be back.
True.
I need revenge.
You got to go back to Fakersfield.
And then I did the Celebrity Theater in Phoenix, which was a dream come true. I was afraid of the round.
How is that?
It was great. The first time I did it, I was very nervous, and we used a mic with a cord,
Yeah.
which made a big difference because when you're walking around,
You got
you're,
lassoed.
like, tripping up.
took
I
yourself
lassoed
down.
myself. I just only turned left the first time I did it, but this time it was wireless, and it made a world of difference.
Yeah, it's got to be nice.
I also was talking shit, which I have since been paying for. It was in Phoenix, and the Phillies beat them that night, and somebody yelled out, they're like, "Philly sucks." I was like, "Scoreboard, pussy." It was 6-1, dude.
Yeah.
Now you got to go back to Philly. That's it. Good season.
Those are
At least the
Phillies.
Cardinals are good. Good season.
True. Those are the Phillies I know, though.
Those were the Phillies
blowing
we
it,
knew, dude.
Just blowing it. Yeah, I heard yesterday.
How do you feel about your Phillies?
Told you, I'm proud of them, man. They made it that far. I'm proud of my Phillies for making it that far. I really am. I mean, dude, getting up 6-1 and blowing it's kind of loser shit, but
Yeah.
that's what we do.
They won that game. That was 6-1 was the score. They were up 2-0 in the series.
Oh, my bad.
Then they went back.
Yeah, duh, that would be like
then,
a 9-game series.
then they went back to Phoenix, lost the first two, so
Yeah.
it's 2-2. Then they won game 3 in Phoenix to make it 3-2 Phillies.
That's what it was.
So now we got
Phoenix.
6 and 7 back in Philly.
And they blew it.
They fucking blew
And they
it.
fucking blew it. Yeah. Our friend was there. It was funny too because I think his cousin was supposed to bring his wife, but his cousin's wife is pregnant. So I was telling him, I'm like, yeah, it's actually not good for a pregnant lady to be in there. It might be, pretty crazy. And he was like, honestly, I don't feel comfortable being there myself as a grown man.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't feel comfortable being there. Blizz is a delicate flower, dude.
Blizz is very delicate.
He's a delicate flower.
I can't imagine him at that game.
He was there. He was like,
crazy.
he was like, the place is either going to explode or implode.
Yeah.
Either way.
I think it was probably a very solemn exit.
I'm glad he got to go there and witness a catastrophic loss.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to get into that too. Just getting into like the huge, just
That's all I see, dude.
watching. How many people were there at the Citizens Bank Park?
42,000, I
I can
think.
get into that. Just watching like 42,000 people's spirits deflate.
It's- I do it all the time. I'm one of the people, every Notre Dame game I go to, I'm like, why not us, dude? Why can't we get fucking one? I'm going back to the hotel. It takes 5 hours to get back to the hotel. You're just furious. Oh, Super Bowl, same thing.
Oh, that was
Although
rough.
Super Bowl is tough because it's 50-50. So
Yeah.
the attendance.
Oh,
And
you
there's
get to
just
watch.
people. You get to watch people in pure elation and ecstasy
It's night and day. Yeah.
while you're walking out hungover, sad
God,
about
that
a sports
sucks.
game, and then you're like, "Why do I care?
Oh, do I care
Why
so
the
much?
fuck do I care about this? I got my own problems." Like, these guys are supposed to help me get rid of my problems, and they're fucking causing more problems.
And I lost money too.
And I fucking lost a lot of money.
They fucked up my
But
investments.
don't worry, it's all looking up now that we've got our hands on this fine Tina Yu.
True.
We're back financially.
This is the Eagles'
Don't
year.
fucking drop that shit, dude.
Dude, it's meant to be dropped. It's set up
This
to break.
thing's haunted, dude.
It's set up to break. They're probably fucking recording other shit through here, dude.
This is going to the McCusker house.
I gotta get this
The
debugged.
kids are gonna love it.
Yeah, they'd love it. I mean, one could make an argument that was made for.
There we go.
There it is. Now it's standing up.
Oh, nice.
I mean, my daughter.
Actually, this could be a fine decoration. Although I do want it out of the house.
Yeah, really
It does seem haunted, and I'm here alone.
true.
I am afraid of ghosts.
True.
The ghosts have been acting up lately.
Really? Is it still spooky here? Or are you settling in?
It's still spooky. Yeah, because I don't realize it. Because last week I was just doing shows, so I was coming home a little fucked up.
Yeah, true.
No ghosts
Passing
bother
out. That is the ghost remedy.
I was sober last night, and
That's why the farmer took to the whiskey.
Yes.
It'd be scary as hell.
It's so scary.
Yeah, dude, you're on a fucking farm by yourself with like just a bunch of little kids. And you're like, damn, I'm the sole representative of this family against all the forces of nature. I'd take to the bottle too. Dude, stop looking at this lady.
Stop looking at
Blackness
you,
gets distracted us. Damn, that's fucking sick though.
Gauche? How do you say that word? Goache?
This is a
How
trap.
the fuck do you say gauche?
Gauche? I think gauche, you say. I think it's gauche. That's a different thing. It's goache. I think goache means bleeding gente.
I had a feeling the screen was a bad idea. I'm just gonna look at screens.
The hell
There's
we're
nothing
talking.
you can put up there that's not. Yeah,
True.
I'm still gonna stare at that.
We're
But
talking ghosts, and so you think there's ghosts?
there could be some ghosts.
I hope there's not. I hope there's none. I wish you were a ghost-free house. I got something scarier than ghosts recently. I went out. Me and Brittany went out. It was our anniversary. Makes no sense. We have there's like a range from like 2 weeks where it's like this day, then that day, and this day we got married in real life, and then we had like a court.
Do you guys
thing.
have your lay the pipe anniversary?
She would remember. I wish I knew. I'm gonna get it out of her, dude. It might have been last night. Might have been lay the pipe anniversary, dude. I mean, I'll blush telling the details, but it was just like when women go off birth control, they get locked into this natural cycle where they're just like, you know what I'm talking about? They're not horny at all. They're on their period, so it's like,
How does he know?
he knows.
Yeah, I'm married. There's about a week they're really horny.
Yes.
Yeah.
When they go off that thing, like they just want to bust, dude. It's crazy. Dude, she's on that point where she just wants to, and it's when they could get pregnant. So it's fucked, dude. It's not fair. Because they're just like it's 2 weeks out of the month they're on the period or whatever it is. Like I think it's like 30 days out of the month they're on the period. Then one day they get horny. Dude, when they go on their natural cycle, it's pretty wild. But they get so fucking horny about that. And dude, so she last night was like, we had sex. Like she was like, it's like you flip. Like it's like you know when you bother a girl all day. Like, can we please have sex today? And just like you're like at lunchtime, like we're having sex, right? They start to do that. And you're kind of like, all right, yeah, like
Then I don't want to do it.
Well, my thing is like I will, just like we definitely will, just chill. We're definitely gonna bone. Like I'm definitely down to bone.
Yes.
We'll definitely bone. So last night, dude, I'm sitting there, we're boning.
How hard did you go boning? Were you like, she wants it, I'm gonna give her the extra fucking? Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I
As
mean,
hard as you
usually it's total fit. It's a favor. It's just she's just kind of like, yeah, man, just do what you gotta do.
Oh.
Poor guy. And I'm like, thanks, babe. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
you can get into that.
I mean,
There's something that sometimes is a little hot about that.
there is something nice.
There is something
It's
there.
a prairie wife, dude.
Yeah.
Just fucking like, hurry up.
Yeah, get it in, get it out, God.
Get the evil out of you, boy. But yeah, no. So I was like, I was fully locked in. I mean, I was sensei, dude. I was fully in my head.
She entered your dojo.
And we have this big thing now is we're like, we have a wine rack in our house, so we're always drinking wine now. So like my head, I have
Please, dude, please become a fat drunk. It would make me so happy.
what happens usually is I get placed on such a vicious nofap that like by the time it's time to bone, I'm fucking crumbing. But
You got a bigger house now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can slink off, dude. I know you.
True. I mean, dude, I have options. At nighttime, I'm talking a downstairs bathroom where I can kind of look out the window and like see stuff outside.
That helps.
It's kind of nice.
That helps the experience.
It's kind of nice. It adds an element, you know.
Right.
I'm just saying it adds an element. I mean, there's a fence. I don't think anyone can see. And if they can, that's, you know.
You could have a Wilson.
I'm talking like the moon is beaming right on me.
Could have a Wilson over there. Just
True. We got Wilson already.
really
A guy like leaned over and was like, hey, just so you know, blah, 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 blah. Dude's a man.
nice.
Oh, I didn't tell you this, dude. Fucking the week after I came back from here, or the day I came back from your house,
Yeah.
I was like, or no, maybe that was a week before. Either way, it was like when we first got. No, it was the week before. When I went out to record. When we did the one in Josh's studio with Tony Hinchcliffe. I was coming
the
back.
Golden Pony.
Tony the Pony, dude. I was like, I was all jazzed. I'm like, oh, I think that went kind of well. I called Brittany, like, hey, what are you up to? And she's like, I just had to ask the neighbors for money. I was like, what the fuck? We had a guy come hang like a TV and do other shit. And the dude, he was the weirdest dude. He's like an old, slim Texas cowboy kind of guy. He's like probably 65. So he came by. So I had to help him. I was like, dude, because I wanted to like get him out of the house. Because like, you know, obviously Brittany doesn't like being in the house with like strange men. It's too much of a fuck. I get it. It's too much of a temptation. I get it. And I said, hey, let me relieve you.
Cowboy coming in?
Dude, he was slim.
Oh, man.
Dude, he was so slim.
Fuck.
He came in and so I'm like, fuck, I want to get this guy out of here so that I can leave and I won't be late. So the dude was like, I got to hang this TV. But he was like, I don't know, man. This bracket's fucked up. I was like, what if I just hold the TV the whole time? He's like, you're going to hold the whole TV? And I was like, yeah, dude, no problem.
Yeah. Easily.
So I'm just fucking, it left divots in my arms.
Yeah.
I'm holding the TV and this dude, he couldn't use a wrench. It was so tight. So he's just ratcheting down with a hand ratchet. And like, dude, this dude's pouring sweat and I'm sitting there blocked by the TV and finally we move. So we're face to face. The TV moves. And I was like, how do you like doing it the old fashioned way? dude, he just dripped sweat off his face, looked at me in disbelief and was like, Jesus Christ. It was the fucking funniest thing.
Did he think it was funny?
He kind of laughed.
Right,
he had a moment of disbelief and then he just fucking gave in and shook his head and laughed. It was just like,
so fucking
Jesus
funny.
Christ, dude. But then this guy, I asked him, do you take Venmo? He goes, no. He goes, I got beat on Venmo one time, which I'm like, dumbass. But I was like, how? I think someone for real was like, I'll Venmo you.
just never talked to him.
And like, so he's like, I'll take cash or check. I said, cool. I had cash on me. I was like, I'll pay you. And then I forgot. I just left. So I left. He finished. Dude, it was $65. Yeah, I'm not trying to big dog him, but it's $65.
Yeah.
And Brittany was like, I'll write you a check. He goes, no checks, just cash. I'm like, slim.
Sick.
That's kind of tight. I mean, he's a cowboy.
Yeah.
So then I didn't know this. So I call her like, yo, what's up? And she's like, I had to go to the fucking neighbor's house and ask for money. We'd been there for like 3 days. So I'm like, damn, I'm like, good on you for even doing that.
That's crazy.
I would have told the guy, fuck off. Like, I will pay you, but I'm not going to ask for money. So she had to go ask for cash from two of our neighbors. The first lady's like, I don't have cash, but I'll take you to our other neighbor's house. So that was the guy who Wilson let us borrow like $70. Then I had to come back, which was funny because I got to knock up and be like, yeah, my wife was out with the alms bowl. Let me fucking make it right, dude. She's out begging again.
Did you say that? You're a lunatic.
They heard my wife took up alms, dude. Sorry I was like, thanks for pitying us. And they're just laughing. So I gave him $7. I was like, you have $70, dude.
You guys are off to a wild start in the neighborhood.
It was a bad.
You gotta let them know.
Poor form, dude.
No, it's good to let the neighborhood
We were
know.
there for 3
There's
days.
a new family of disruptors.
And begged for money.
The disruptor family has moved in.
Yeah, and I'm beating and looking out the moon in the window, dude. That's actually kind
Looking
of
at the moon is nice, jacking off, because then you get to imagine like a hot chick is looking at the same moon right now.
1,000 times. I mean, it's literally that moon is just like calling forth her eggs and stuff, dude. I mean, I'm totally tapped in. Totally
Just
tapped
jacking
in.
off to the moon.
Dude, my stomach pimples went away for some reason. At the end, you
I'm
lose
totally
it.
tapped in. I'm jacking off to the moon.
It's like the Zen thing where you're just a finger pointing to the moon and eventually you become the moon itself. It's just, that's my boner, dude.
Oh,
A finger
yeah.
that points us to the moon.
God damn.
That's the teaching. The teaching's the finger
The
pointing to
teachings
the
are
moon.
fucking nuts.
The teaching's the finger pointing to the moon, but the moon's the thing itself, not the teaching. The teaching's a vehicle.
Of course.
But dude, so
I wish I could take myself seriously enough to believe in any of that. I can't.
I mean, Zen's not serious in and of itself.
I know. Yeah, you're just zero ego or whatever. But still, the
That's
idea
the
of
goal.
me standing and pointing at the moon.
Well, you don't have to physically
Or-
point.
Yeah.
Damn, you know as much about Zen as I know about sports, dude.
What?
Like the game was 7-1 series.
No, I mean, but what is this pointing
You
at the
don't
moon?
physically point. The teaching's pointing to the moon.
The teaching?
But the teaching shouldn't be taken
What's
too
the
seriously.
teaching?
Just the sacred teachings, dude.
Well, I know that. I can say that. I can say, yeah, it's just the sacred teachings.
I mean,
So what's
it's
the
too-
teaching?
It's too much to go into.
No, give me a fucking summary of the sacred Zen teachings.
All right, let me think for a second. I mean, the whole thing is that you're not separate from it's very simple. You're not separate from the universe at all. Your idea of separateness is just an illusion that causes a bunch of pain and confusion. And once you ditch your separate self and you just say, I'm that and this, you just chill.
Mm.
You're just part of an ancient, eternal form that's swirling around that you can't comprehend.
Yeah.
And you're experiencing it as a separate self, but in reality, the separation is an illusion. And it's like thou art that, tatvamasi. You are the universe, not your separate self.
Mm.
And you're both. It's not two, not one. It's
Yeah.
either nor. So
Well, that's a bunch of fucking total mumbo jumbo. They can fuck themselves. Because when something bad happens to me, I don't think that tree gives a fuck out there.
I mean, yeah, it wouldn't. It would be like, don't worry about it.
No, I wouldn't
Shane.
think it's shit. It's a piece of shit.
It's a self-organizing system, dude.
Yeah, who cares?
Where was the tree inside the seed?
True. I never even fucking considered this. Yep, that's me. Makes perfect sense. That's going to handle business. If I focus on that, things will work out.
Well, you're not at your point yet. That's why the Hindus had it all separated to where you're just you're in professional mode. You're in professional mode, dude.
Yeah.
And then once you become like 50, 60, then you can start to think about it. You shouldn't think about this stuff too early. It can kind of
really.
That's the Hindus had it to where like you were like a baby, then you were school age pupil, then you were professional from like 20 to 40, then around 40, 50-ish, you got to chill and be like, all right, you guys handle business. Now you guys have to support me, and you just go sit in a hut and just fucking chill.
All right.
It's kind of nice.
I do agree with that.
People can come consult you, but you're like, dude, I did my time.
So retirement.
Yeah, but it was more, the retirement was more so focused primarily with like shedding entirely your sense of self rather than like watching TV and just fucking sitting there and fucking wasting away.
What a better way to shed yourself than watch a show.
True. That is true too. Dude, I'm not knocking it, dude.
No. I agree. I'm just contributing to the conversation. We're the same, dude.
True. I mean, dude, that's very zen of you, dude.
I am
That's the
very
truth.
zen.
No, for real, no bullshit. You are very zen.
Yeah.
One pointedness of mine too.
Other than ghosts.
Well,
Other than being afraid of ghosts lately.
they can catch you though.
It is just the Halloween season.
True.
I went out, I opened the door last night. There's neighbors have pumpkins. I was like,
You should tell them, like, can you
I
please?
said, can you please remove those?
Like, I came outside, and I know this sounds ridiculous, but they did give me a fright.
I was heebie-jeebied out. I had to lay down.
Oh, dude, I got fucking so scared the other night. Me and Brittany, when we went out for our anniversary, we were like, dude, it was a nice sushi dinner. We were drinking. It was a fun time. And then she was all gung ho to smoke some weed. Took one hit, dude. Had a total girl panic attack. So now I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm just down with this one girl having a panic attack.
Yeah.
Now I'm sitting there being like, dude, it's all good. We'll just go home, not worried about it. We're on the way home. This poor Uber driver picks us up. She's like, and he's thinking that she's going to throw up. So I was like, dude, we just smoked some weed. She's bugging out. Like,
Yeah.
we're not going to throw up. It's no big deal. Cause you started blowing red lights and shit. I'm like, dude, we're good. So I'm the whole time like, Britt, you're good. She's like, no, I'm not. I don't feel right. And I'm
You
like,
gotta rush through the red lights.
She goes, you don't understand. I'm like, oh, but I do, dude. I was like, you don't think I've went through the old fun house myself? Dude, she's like, that's not fucking funny. I was like, I spent some time in the fun house myself.
Yeah.
Dude, she was like, that's not funny. You're making it.
Of
Dude, and I
course
go,
it's-
here's what's going to happen. We're going to get home. You're going to lay in bed every time. You're going to instantly pass out.
Yeah.
Every single time she has a weed panic attack. She gets into bed. She's like, I'm dying. Call the hospital. I go, no, I'm not. Lay down. She goes, and passes out. But then I got in the fucking room. I laid down and I didn't realize how high I was. So then all of a sudden I'm laying there and I'm going, this ceiling could fall on me. And I'm like, the building could collapse.
I had that thought.
Dude,
I had that
dude,
thought.
how fucking scary is
Wait,
that?
hold on. I had that thought last night.
Hey, mine was like 2 nights ago. Dude, I was laying
Wait,
there.
why are we both thinking about that?
I don't know. Dude, I don't know, man. Why have these big ass beams above me? And I was like,
Yeah,
dude.
this is a tall ceiling. I was like, did Texas get earthquakes? This thing just collapsed and smashed me.
I laid in bed for like 40 minutes being like, dude, this shit could totally fall on me.
There's got to be something internal there.
I think there is. I remember,
We're both having just anxiety.
I think it's a manifestation of anxiety. I
Yeah, of
worked with a
course,
kid
literally
one
the
time.
ceiling falling in on you.
Well, I think when things are unstable, you start to distrust like structures. Because I worked with a kid. I was working with him because he was afraid of heights, and he's like, well, it's not so much the heights, it's like the building might fall. And I was like, well, damn, bro. Now that you say it that way, I was like, this motherfucker could fall. I guess, dude, we're fucked.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had a very unstable setup, and I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. He's like, he doesn't trust physical structures because he's so emotionally unsound. And there I was 3 weeks later, or years later, just like, this ceiling could fucking fall.
Yeah. There's a crack up there in that ceiling.
My
I had
problem
my
is
eye
not-
on that.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
And
dude.
I thought, man, if this thing shifts a little.
How cool is the brain though to be like, it's nothing wrong with me. It's this building could possibly fall down
Yeah.
and crush me. I'm doing everything right.
I'm handling my business.
I don't trust the engineering. Dude, you get the beams in my room are heavy though. I was laying right underneath. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
this would squash me like a bug.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
This thing could go at any fucking second.
I did keep myself from Googling buildings. I was about to be like, they gotta fall sometimes. They gotta just fall. I mean, they build millions of houses around the world. Some of them probably are just like, oops.
Oh, yeah.
completely crushed.
Yeah.
Although
those
shout out to
fucking Hindus, bro, they get hit with earthquakes.
Shout out to Nate and Lemaire, dude.
They need to focus more on structure instead of
True.
outer space.
They could.
They need to focus on roads and infrastructure, and then we can figure out whether or not us and plants.
Dude, I mean, the East can learn from the West as well, dude. There's no mistake in that.
for sure, certainly.
Lemaire and Nate were talking about that when they came on one week when you were gone. How dudes, there's all these videos of dudes in India just like at parties leaning against the wall and falling 7 stories.
Yeah, their structures are not sound. That'd be so scary.
They need sound, dude. Sound structures are. It is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I don't want to, get too.
I don't want to stunt too hard on them. You need colonial housing,
dude. It's crazy, man. I'm talking just a square box, fucking sloped roof. You can put a big modern window in the front of it too. No one's,
Yeah,
I mean, colonial house with a modern flair. It's like, why don't we just airdrop those, dude? Modular colonial style houses with modern flares.
yeah.
Be awesome.
We'd have to have a lot of them.
Yeah. Have they examined the whole thing of like what's the square footage of the houses over there? It's like, what you guys square footage?
Average square footage of houses in India.
Yeah. No wonder you guys are pissed. You guys can't barely entertain.
I think the Indians are kind of chill.
I think they live on like compound. The Indians are chill.
No,
as
yeah.
hell. Yeah. The Indians are
People
chill.
from India are fucking chilling out.
494 square feet. Okay. 103 square foot per person, 405 square feet. Yeah, that's okay. That's not the best. Damn, 33% of Indians live in less space than U.S. prisoners.
Jesus Christ, dude. No wonder they're so fucking horny.
True.
Holy shit, dude.
True. I mean, you can't even.
You never get to jag off, and then you get a fucking cell phone. You get to fucking DM ladies.
And every beat you have is
Fucking
like,
bitch.
could be a family ender. You're in
Yeah.
like a 200 square foot space with 6 of your siblings. I mean, it is like prison beating.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, I didn't know that. 33% of Indians
Yeah.
live in less square footage than. We definitely have to do something. We gotta fucking.
I'm not helping.
We gotta make their houses bigger, dude. So
Yeah.
they're happy. They'll just be happy like us, dude, in America.
Yeah. Once you get a big house, everything kind of fucking gets a little easier, you know?
Has the suicide rate gone down in America? I feel like that should be dropping now.
Yeah.
I hope. I don't know. What the hell?
What for? Why do you think we're chilling?
I don't know. You'd think it would
Now
fucking.
that Trump's gone.
Oh, yeah, true.
Because he was causing.
Nope. And nope. Suicide rates going up steadily. God damn it.
It doesn't. Only 50,000 people, though.
Only 50,000?
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. 50,000 out of what, 350 million
Yeah.
per year? Yeah, when you look at it, that's bright. That's bright sided. That's glass apple. That's for sure bright side. If you think about it that way, it's like, guys, what are we crying about?
There was a 40% increase in only 20 years.
Oop.
Whoa. I think
Not good.
here's the thing though, because I looked into this and it was like it's all time high. It's like it's not. We're at like World War II levels of suicide. Suicide would like dip and wane. I thought it was like we're at like an unprecedented high. We're not at all. It's like we're reaching we're like getting back to the highest.
We're getting back to our roots.
Yeah, we're getting back to what made us truly great.
We're getting back to what year was 9/11? Is this your searches, dude?
I do a lot of
Are you the
podcasts.
dumbest guy of all time?
I do a lot of podcasts.
What year did 9/11 happen?
Who did 9/11? Be honest. Google. If you tell Google to be honest, does it have to tell you the truth? All right, 2020.
Yeah, but that's the most
49.5.
people ever, not the per capita.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So yeah, you had it right with the rate.
Yeah, I'm telling you because I think
Click that suicide in the United States wiki wild.
Yeah, because a lot of times they shrink the years to like 1960, but I try to find it from like the 1800s. But they don't have great suicide because I think if you killed yourself in the 1800s, they would be like, "Shame on you,
Yeah.
go to hell." They wouldn't keep like
Certainly.
a record of it. But I think we're like we're reaching like World War II or Great Depression level suicides.
Surging death rates from suicide, drug overdose, and alcoholism. What research is referred to as deaths of despair.
Yeah, isn't that fucked
I
up?
do like that.
It is a great fucking.
But yeah, if we're counting drug overdoses and alcoholism, yeah, I would imagine that's skyrocketing with the types of drugs we're getting these days.
So they're gonna combine all those
You
things.
know,
Oh yeah, dude. The fucking.
deaths of despair, not great.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were right. Look at that. If you look
Right?
1981, that graph there.
Hey, we're just fucking coming back into a.
Damn.
Yeah, this is like the kill yourself part of that cycle of like strong times make gay
Yeah.
men or something.
Yeah.
Strong times make gay men. I think it's like strong times make gay men kill themselves and then we become fucking strong as hell.
And
and then-
only the guys that were tough enough to not kill themselves have kids.
True.
The only guys that were fucking dumb enough not to kill themselves.
I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, dude,
I'm gonna get out of this.
I didn't tell you what happened to me last night, dude. So I'm sitting there. I'm having
Also, I'm sorry.
please, yeah.
This is the Patreon logo.
I saw. I kind of.
That's what that
That's
means.
the new logo.
Yeah, see, it's on the side of the box.
Are they launching through us? Is this a launch?
This might be a launch of the new logo.
This is a launch of the new logo. Are we being used?
Is this
Are we being-
satanic?
Are you being
Is this some type of satanic sculpture? Don't touch it, dude. You're gonna
It
get the
does
jeebies.
remind me of something if I have to say so myself, dude.
True.
It's got this shape to it. I fucking recognize.
That's about right. That is absolutely about right. It's me in any pair of gym shorts, just sticking straight out, dude. The dreaded nub.
Damn, dude, we got the first ever fucking Teenus Award.
Fuck.
We got excellence in Teenus. We've seen your Teenus over many episodes.
We've seen you picking at your penis every single episode.
Guys, fellas, when that fucking nicotine craving hits, you're going to want to deal with it right away. Whether you're in a restaurant, flying in the friendly skies, or at church with your grandma, Lucy Breakers lets you get your fix whenever and wherever you are. Each pouch has a small flavor capsule inside that fucking breaks and moistens your mouth and and punch it up, and it punches up the flavor with flavors like mint, berry, citrus, and mango. Personal favorite, I'm a bit of a mango man myself. Choose your preferred nicotine strength and your favorite flavor to make the perfect combination. Also, love having some nicotine pouches on the flight. People don't like when you smoke on a plane. You get arrested. Visit Lucy, that's lucy.co, and use promo code DRENCH to get 20% off your first order. Shipping is always free. That's lucy.co, promo code DRENCH to receive 20% off and always free shipping. Here comes the fine print. Lucy products are for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. So don't even think about it, youngsters. This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive fucking chemical, so don't play around with it. Hey guys, let's talk about Manscaped. If you're thinking of skipping this ad because you already have a gross trimmer that you use since college, just listen. We're talking about your balls. To the gremlins, we're talking about your balls. You can just use whatever has been wrestling away in your shower for years. It's time to grow up and shave with Manscaped. It's time to grow up. Their Platinum Package 4.0 has everything you need to get grooming. It comes with the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. It comes with the Weed Whacker 2.0 for ear and nose hair grooming. Crop Reviver Ball Toner, and their ultra premium line of body products, including deodorant and body wash. You stinky fuck. Personal endorsement. Talk about shaving pubes. I need a good trim. The Lawnmower Trimmer is a total game changer. It has a 7,000 RPM motor. That's fucking crazy. A spotlight so you can see what you're up to, and it's totally waterproof. So get 20% off and free shipping with code DRENCHED at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. And use code DRENCHED. Use the Platinum Package because the gold standard is no longer good enough. Whatever the fuck that means.
Oh my freaking
my
gosh,
God.
dude. Guys,
my God,
football is in full swing
Yes,
with
dude.
another week of epic games. When you're looking to add to the fun, look no further than DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. New customers can bet $5 on football and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Yes, bonus bets.
Jesus.
All DraftKings customers can take advantage of 2 new offers every game day this September. Get in on the NFL Week 2 action with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the application now and use code DRENCHED to sign up. New customers can bet just $5 and take home $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code DRENCHED. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-389. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age, on jurisdiction, 40 in Ontario, ctkng.co/Jazz Football Facility. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply.
That was so good.
Thank you.
That's so hard to do.
I
dude.
skipped a lot.
No, you didn't skip any.
No, I didn't
Let me
skip
tell
it
you my picks, dude.
What are your picks?
I would just go all the friends of the podcast touchdowns.
Yeah, true.
Just put money on Gabe and Christian McCaffrey, Kittle. Juice
Good
check
move.
might find it.
That's a good move.
Spencer Brown fumble recovery touchdown. Plus
that.
900,000. You could put $20 on that. And be a
With
millionaire.
gambling, if the average gambler loses a lot, what I would say is find someone you know who gambles, ask them what they're picking, just pick the opposite as them.
Oh yeah,
Because then you're betting against the single
Yes.
gambler. There, you know
and
what I'm
they're
saying?
a loser.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, find one of your friends with crippling gambling debt
Just bet against them.
and just call them and be like, "What are your picks, dude? You're really good at this." All right, what else we got?
Huge thank you to Hamilton Devices for sponsoring today's episode. When it's time to get faded, let Hamilton do the heavy lifting. Their vapes are incredible and will take you from stressed out to relaxed in no time. When you're looking to put in as little effort as possible, try the Jetstream. It's self-propelling, so you don't even need to inhale. It has 3 cartridges, multiple airflow modes, and adjustable voltage, so you can choose your own adventure. What's my favorite device? God damn it, if I don't love them all. With huge clouds, full flavors, and super portable gear, Hamilton Devices has you covered. Hamilton Devices is hooking our listeners up. Go to hamiltondevices.com and use code DRENCHED15 for 15% off. Buyers must be 21 or older. That's hamiltondevices.com, code DRENCHED15. That's DRENCHED15 for 15% off. Dude, so speaking of my Tinus, dude, last night I unsheathed it. I literally pulled it out of my sheath boxers.
You pulled it through the hole.
No, I wish. I have yet
Little
to fucking.
peekaboo, little
I've yet
cuckoo
to.
bird for the lady.
Dude, I'm in it. I was sitting there like I was like worried I was gonna bust super quick. I was like, no, I got this. I was like, I'm in full fucking control. I worked all the way to doggy style off the edge of the bed, which I'm like, dude, this is a
You
home
are
run.
an edge of the bed king, dude.
Dude, you know me. I'm
Yes.
just when I'm horizontal, I'm just in my head going, I'll get to the edge. I can't
Yeah.
start edge of the bed.
There's
but
not
I'm-
enough friction to gain enough power. You need to bring down pain.
Yeah, exactly. Once you're edge of the bed, you're kind of like, dude, laying down having sex.
You
is
should
for the
nail
fucking
like 2
birds.
little like basically like starter
Shane,
blocks
I
onto the
fucking thought about it.
starter blocks onto the floor.
Dude, well, my old room was set up in a way where I could catch the baseboard. The bed was close enough where I could catch the baseboard for traction.
Now we're generating some force.
It's the best.
Now your wife's paying for it.
Dude, now she's realizing how wrong she was about so many things. But I'm sitting there, dude, on my head, I'm going, this will go on forever. I'm gonna get into like tantric stuff. I was like, I might be a tantric master. Dude, she reached from behind herself and grabbed my nuts. Gone. Dead. Dead in the water, dude. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, what are you doing?
It crushed me.
Yeah, that's why you were just recently awarded.
True. Tinus
Year.
Award. Tinus of the year. I was like, we got done. I'm like, dude, what? You just busted out some fucking hoe stuff on me, dude. Where the hell did that come from? Tricks. She busted out the tricks. I'm like, damn, dude. In my head, I'm like, this will go on forever. And she was like, jump.
Yeah, they have their tricks.
Oh my
They go,
goodness.
all right, I've had enough of this.
Yeah. But it was such
Tap him out.
for sure.
Yeah.
But it was such a nice ending. I was like, she goes, oh, you like that? I was like, of course I do. You reach around to me. First of all, I was like, oh, her hand's going right away. I'm going, what's she doing with her hand? I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Then she just grabbed my balls and I'm like, what? That's my butt. Oh my God, get back to my butt. Because she was, trying to find my nutsack. So she reached around and she went a little too far and I went, yo. And then she grabbed my balls and I went, not gay.
Did the butthole get you excited at all?
It was the general area, dude.
I know, but
Yes, dude. She was grabbing my balls and then her fingers hit my fucking dragon skin on the back and I went, yo. And then she went to the balls. I was like, that's my beehole. And she came back to the balls and I went, no, I'm done. It was just the whole journey, dude.
Yeah.
It's all about the creative journey. Yeah, she had me fucked up last night, dude. I just laid there fucking gassed, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was nice.
yeah.
Told her, I said, bust that back out on me, dude. Yeah, I'm not into penetrative anal sex. I don't
Sure,
want her
sure,
to penetrate. I'm just saying.
You like a little knocking on the door and then go, whoa, that's forbidden.
Yeah, exactly. Or just
Nothing wrong with some forbidden stuff.
But dude, I'm telling you, it was just, you know, how like when a girl's hand touches you, you're like, whoa, what the fuck? It was just girl fingers just traversing just a whole forbidden area. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Out of nowhere, too.
Was she gentle with your testicles?
So gentle, dude.
That's what you need. The worst is when a lady just fucking manhandles your nuts. Dude.
I had to talk to her. But she used to fucking grip my fucking balls up hard as hell. And I'm like,
I've received somebody gripping my balls
I'm like, don't,
intensely, and I'm like, well, that's the end of that hurt. You know, I lost a boner.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Or it's just next level now. Or it's just next
It's just
level.
like, maybe I'm into pain. I'm not. I don't like it.
I'm such a baby because and then I started instantly being like, if I fucking did that to you, you'd be fucking furious. If I squeezed your balls like that, you'd be furious.
Yes.
Yeah. So last night was tight, dude.
That is cool.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked, and I told her, I said, dude, I was totally controlled, dude. I had the remote. I was going to take you into tantric bliss. Why did you do that host stuff to me, dude? I was about to take you into tantric bliss. Then you ice skated across my testicles.
Have you done, how many times have
she
you
did a
reached?
360 axle on my butthole, and then
that's
went right
crazy.
back. I went, yo.
Yeah.
Tense.
Little tap, balls.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
It was like a meander. It was just like, she was playing a harp, dude. She was a maiden. Just
Ooh.
she played like the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do back and forth. And I went, yo, dude, what the fuck? What is this song?
In other news, I will tell you that the acoustics in this house this is fart heaven.
Oh.
I just, by myself, hitting church farts in here.
I never thought about
It's
that.
wonderful.
Oh my God.
You don't even consider it until you hit one and you go, oh.
I never even thought about
Yeah.
that.
So that's something to consider going forward.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I think my body's adjusting to the meat down here because I've been hitting like a farmer's market and getting like I had that lamb. I gave you some of that.
Yeah.
I was like, you can taste it, dude. It tastes like you're just like eating the hay of a barn. Some of the fat, I'm like, damn, this shit's fresh.
Oh.
Some of the farts I've been grabbing off these fucking lambs and these beefs, dude, down here.
Well, thank you for blessing me with some of the fart lamb.
Try it, dude.
I will have the fart lamb.
I didn't know if it was the lamb itself, as I was eating some other stuff.
I'll be sure to keep you updated.
I'll see. I'll check.
I'll give you a phone call.
I'll have a clipboard tonight.
I'll give you a phone call and say the lamb works. Bring more of that. Hey, not in my heavy chairs. Not in the heaviest fucking chairs you've ever seen in your life.
True.
Why do they make the furniture? The furniture so heavy.
I told you, because that way, if you have enough means and enough wealth, you want to see people fucking
Oh yeah, you
die.
need a
Just get trapped under one of your chairs and you go, most unfortunate. The effort must go on. My stuff must be moved.
I must have more stuff in here.
I'm sick of the view
Bring
here.
in the heaviest fucking chair you've ever seen in your life.
I'm no longer stunned by this view. I want to be stunned and left
Yeah.
aghast.
It is not a very stunning view.
I mean, true. Well, this is what happens. Yeah, then they're like, well, this is now I'm looking off the edge of a cliff, and you go, all right, I've seen this cliff every
Yeah.
day for fucking 2 years. What now? Someone goes, do you want to come to my island? You go,
what's there? And they
what are you
go,
doing there?
Don't worry about it.
Massages.
It is probably something you've seen a lot, but never even thought of with the possibilities.
True. And you end up sexually blackmailed.
Damn, and that's how, the whole Western world backs, stuff going on in the world.
Yeah. What if? I mean, the only thing that could stop it is a couple of guys stepping up and being brave and being like, "Yeah, dude, that is right. That is what I did.
Yeah.
And I'm not ashamed.
And
of
here's
it.
a video of it.
Yeah, dude.
I'd actually like a copy of that video. Send me that evidence for my personal files.
Yeah, I did that, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
Dude. Imagine you're a senator from Iowa, dude.
Dude, it wouldn't even have to be. They could have footage of me having sex with a perfectly of age woman. And I'd be like, dude, I will sign whatever bill you want. Don't ever show anyone me fucking. Please.
Imagine you're Pence or like some Pence derivative, and you're like, I'm gonna come, and they're just watching the video with you, and you're like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, you talking.
Yeah, and you still believe in hell. You're Pence, and you're like, dude, I'm going to fucking hell. Fuck.
Pence would never go to the island.
He would no, dude.
He would never.
Pence might be the only good politician we have, dude.
This is quickly becoming a very pro-Pence podcast.
He's an electrifying speaker. Did you see him on the debate?
I haven't watched him in.
Dude,
no, in the
he's
Republican
so funny.
debate. I didn't
He's
watch it.
so fucking funny.
If the dog's not in it, I'm not watching. I hate watching them without the dog.
True.
Just all those guys like taking shots
A lot of pale imitations, dude,
Yeah.
of the chosen one, dude.
of the king.
Pence is funny in the debate. I do wish Trump went there to fucking debate Pence, because him versus Pence might be a pretty ultimate debate. Pence is like, I stood up from the Constitution. That
That would be a bloodbath. He would just make fun of him for being he'd call him like his little bitch. He was so mean to our sweet Pence.
I know, dude.
Pence fucking dominated, what's her name? The VP,
Kamala?
Kamala in the,
Did he?
remember that? He debated her during the last election.
I don't remember
A
that.
fly landed on his head, so everyone was making fun of him. He was
Goddamn.
destroying that lady. Obviously, Pence
Yeah.
knows his stuff.
I mean, that's kind of unfair. They should at least start. They should let, if it's a boy versus a girl debating, they should let the girl debate like for 30 minutes
Yeah.
uninterrupted. So that's fucking, because you can just be like, wait, what? And like, nah, I didn't say that. It's like, hold up, huh?
You're getting angry. Kamala, relax.
I don't know why you're so loud right now. I didn't
Then a
fucking,
fucking fly landed on his head.
and everyone fucking
Caused
threat.
it. That's the only thing people
That fly
talk
was
about.
probably Photoshop, dude.
It didn't move.
Really?
I remember it just sat on his hair for the entire debate.
To be fair, his haircut looks perfect for a fly, dude. It looks
yeah,
perfect for a fly.
snow. It looks like nice soft snow.
He just got crushed for having a fly on his head.
Yeah,
He was fucking focused, dude. I mean, you don't see anyone with a fly on their fucking head in
for
politics.
that long. Yeah,
Fatal mistake, dude. But then again, if he like he could have done a cool politician joke and been like, flies down in Arkansas or something else.
Yeah.
Trust me, I love Arkansas more than anything. One thing I love, it's fucking Arkansas. I'd love to talk about the Constitution here. But yeah, hopefully we don't get dragged into a world war. I've been watching Crystal.
seems
and
like it.
Crystal and Sagar.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they seem to be worried that we're going to end up in a fucking global world war.
yeah. It looks like that.
Yeah,
There's
Iran.
people hollering about it.
Iran,
saying we
yeah.
should finally attack. Although this does come up every few years.
Yeah,
Like, all right, it's time to finally attack Iran. It's like,
yeah.
why do we have to?
Don't do it.
I mean, I understand they're a destabilizing force in the region,
Yeah.
but we don't need to fucking.
Like,
I don't
you're
know.
trying to- my thing is, have we chilled with them and try to be boys?
I don't know. They're pretty fucking intense.
Are they nasty?
Yeah, they hit a lot of death to Americas.
Yeah, but dude, you know the ancient beef is that they thought they were going to be like Nazis and they weren't allowed to be.
Yeah, they thought they were the
Iran-
true.
Iran thought they were the true Aryans.
Yeah.
They could be, honestly.
They still
might
hold
be.
it down like that. You ever talk to a Persian?
No.
They're like, yeah, we're white.
Yeah, they're Aryans.
Chill, bro.
Dude, no, they
Wait.
they throw up
Chill.
the Hitlers at fucking soccer games. Some of those dudes in Iran toss up fucking Sieg Heils. I kept it low key, obviously.
Not in front of the team.
When someone throws me a Sieg Heil, I go,
ooh,
gotcha.
on to the next guy.
Go low.
Yes.
Psych. Thought I was gonna be a motherfucking Nazi. Dude, I saw Wes Watson and Adam 22.
What were they up to?
Wes Watson was on No Jumper, dude.
What was he talking about?
Just his fucking how his parents hate him because he's rich and he's just like is so detached from this world and like he doesn't even give a fuck, but he also does buy like cool shit because like that just pumps him up. It was the funniest, dude. The interview, so it made me love him again. I loved Wes Watson
Yeah.
when he came out, and I was kind of like, I don't know, whatever. The interview's so fucking.
He's
funny.
funny.
He's so fucking funny.
Yeah, he always seemed pretty funny.
Dude, he is.
Yeah.
He's genuine, but it's like he'll just be talking and be like, I mean, that's why I'm just like I'm on an energy level that just can't be fucked with. He's like, yeah, my bitch has fake tits and a BBL, dude. He's like, it's hot as fuck. He's like, if you don't like fake tits, he's like, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up. Dude, he's so funny. And he's so tired because he wakes up at 2:30 in the morning. So he's always just like, yeah, I just, it's just big ass fake tits. It's like, I can't have a fat bitch with me because I'm thick enough. We look like a couple of fat idiots. Just like, this guy's so tired, dude. He's so, I've been making $100,000 a day for longer than I can even fucking remember. I don't fucking
sleepy,
know.
dude.
He's so sleepy. He was telling Adam 22. He was just like, because it's funny the whole time Adam 22 is going, I don't know, man. You don't need. He's like, I like 8 hours sleep. He's like, you don't need fucking 8 hours. They tell you that to keep you fucking down.
Why would they ever try to keep us down like
Because they're trying
that?
to keep you down, dude. They don't want you
Why?
making $100,000 from your fitness. You can make $100,000 selling fitness programs with Wes Watson a day. And you can move next to him in
Go
Miami.
to sleep. You can still do that.
No, dude, you can move
Go to
next.
sleep.
Where are you going to be at the Lambo yacht, dude? You move next to him. You can, dude, his 2 neighbors are boys on his program that have mansions now, dude. There's like 4 Lambo yachts, dude. He's got one of the 4 Lambo yachts and he drives his bitch ass fucking fake tits in a BBL. All the bitches in Miami have BBLs, dude. The ratio of hot chicks to dudes is just, it's off. Something's wrong down there.
Yeah.
And it's just, dude, everyone's winning. Everyone's driving Porsches. Like
Everyone's winning in the whole city.
the whole city. Everyone's driving Porsches. Fucking everyone's jacked and has BBLs, dude. He might be my
Him
favorite.
describing that as cool is really funny. That for real sounds like fucking hell. It's just everyone like, oh, we're winning. It's like, shut up.
Miami is a creator's paradise. It's a content creator's paradise, apparently. For some reason, they're all like going to Miami.
Taxes.
Oh, yeah, duh. Duh. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Fuck. But yeah, the interview is kind of fun. And the whole time, Adam 22, he brings up Coke constantly. So they start talking about haters, and then fucking Wes Watson did talk about it a little bit, but he keeps re-bringing it up. And then Wes Watson's talking about like these motherfuckers are talking shit on this and that. And, they think of, and then Adam 22 is like, yeah, dude, like if I even mention Coke, everyone thinks I'm a cokehead. I haven't done it in like 4 fucking years. It's so, and he had brought up Coke like 10 times
Yeah.
in the podcast. Like if I even bring it up, everyone thinks I'm a fucking cokehead. Truth is, I haven't done it in 4 or 5 fucking years, dude. Like, it's, dude, they're
Everyone
doing,
fucking says I'm on coke. You remember there was a promoter that used to do that in comedy.
yeah,
He'd come up to you after a set, drenched in sweat,
Yep.
screaming.
yep.
Like, I don't even do coke. I'd be like, all right, can I get $50 for
He's like, I just drink coffee late at night, dude.
Yeah, everybody thinks I'm on cocaine all the time, which is fucking crazy. I'm not even doing that, but you had a good set tonight. The way you woke him up. Like, all right, man.
I know. It was just so fucking funny, dude. He's like, yeah. And so right before he said that, he's like, yeah, it's just like the guy was talking about like harnessing the energy of, he was like, Wes Watson was claiming, he's like, I don't eat carbs like at all until I want to go to sleep. Cause like,
Yeah.
he's like, if you eat all meat and then right before bedtime, he's like, I eat like apple pie, ice cream. And he's like, the insulin spikes and you pass out. He's like, then I wake up at 2:40 in the morning. Adam 22 is like, exactly, man. That's like in the 80s when Coke came, everyone was on Coke. And like, yeah, obviously it ruined some people's lives. They end up like homeless crackheads. But if you could have harnished that
You
power
can
and that
harness
energy,
the cocaine.
it's like people who
You can
harness
be
that
Wolf
energy.
of Wall Street. If you do coke the right way.
He loves Coke, dude. People who could harness that energy went to the next level
I haven't gone to the well in a while.
of the Coke. well.
Cocaine well.
Yeah, true.
I need to get back in there. All this coke talk's got me fired
You
up.
could
dude.
harness, if you can harness the energy.
Fucking do lines off that thing.
True. I might just suck that thing later.
It looks like it'd be a fun texture to lick.
I might suck lines off that. Could be flavored.
There's only one way to find out if there's keys in there or if it tastes good.
Oh.
Take a bite out of that thing.
I don't even need Coke. I drank my whole fucking matcha down
Yeah,
there.
you're fine.
Drank my whole goddamn matcha. I've been drinking.
Austin's a good town for you.
Dude, my stomach pimples went away. Austin is a good town for me. It's super
It
gluten
is.
free.
Gluten freeze. There's all types of like matcha and shit.
Yeah, dude, matcha, the bone broth.
A lot of like-minded bros.
There are.
Yeah.
I told you there's that guy. I don't know. Oh fuck! I wish I remembered his Instagram, but he does a thing where I sent you the reel where he's like, I lived in Austin, bro. He calls everyone brother. It makes me. Oh, dude, I sent you the thing a while ago. He's very funny. He has these reels, these things where it's him as an Austin guy. He's like, I only let leather and wood touch my body, brother. Have you ever listened to Aubrey Marcus's podcast, brother? He's like, you need to open up your mind.
This
brother.
guy needs to be executed.
He's so funny.
He only lets leather and wood touch his body.
He's kidding. It's a joke.
All right, that's funny.
Yeah, it's all a joke, but it was killing me because I always do say brother all the time. So I was watching.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it!
Yeah.
It's like brother. You
I hung out with too many Muslims for a while and I was saying brother nonstop.
Really?
I'd be like, yes, brother, we need to go there. My brother, please.
Yeah, I wish I could remember the guy's name. It was very funny.
It was Ahmed Weinberg.
Oh yeah.
And who else? It might have been Naeem.
Oh yeah, he was.
I was out with two
Oh, you had a Muslim
I
weekend.
had a Muslim crew.
Oh,
All we talked about was brother. Yes, brother.
it's so
The
tight.
prophet, brother.
Yeah, Islam's pretty tight. Oh well, you know what I'm saying. It has. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Maybe tape my mouth shut, dude.
Yeah.
Caution.
Censor. God,
Yeah.
they're trying to censor us, dude.
Yeah, we got to go on a Sam Harris tip, dude. We got to just erase religion in general so we can all think about science and be nice to each other through that instead. Should be nice.
Is that
to
what
each
he's
other
been yapping
through
about?
science.
He has always been yapping about that.
This big thing. If we could just, if we could, he's like talking shit on dudes in third world countries just stuck in the Paleolithic age, being like, if they just got rid of their religion, they could
Yeah.
embrace science. It's like, yeah, dude, maybe,
Yeah, maybe if they weren't making less than $1 a day,
dude.
I'd get real religious if I was that.
True.
Then you get on the internet and you see Wes Watson being like, I make fucking $100,000 a day. I lift and I
Dude.
eat fucking pie at night. I
My
would be
bitch
out-
has a
yeah.
BBL. He was sitting there. He's like, dude, in the parking lot before I came in here, I made $15,000. He's like, I'm making as I'm breathing.
Why is this the thing on podcasts now? Is people bragging about making money? But that's
Well-
their entire identity.
Yeah, I mean, because the whole thing is his whole thing is that if you pay him, he'll teach you how to make that much money. So his whole thing is like, oh, damn, I just made $100,000.
Oh yeah, that's obviously it.
Yeah, then you can just be like, oh shit, I want to
You
make.
can pay him
He's like,
$50.
if you pay me $2,000 a month, I'll get. He's like, pff, I mean, it's just not even a question. I'll get you to making $100,000 a month.
Yeah.
So it's just selling fitness. Once he trains you in fitness programs, then like
Once you get jacked, everybody's gonna hire you.
yeah, for real,
You're gonna become a CEO.
yeah, literally
Think about it. Think how many CEOs are jacked.
jacked and detached.
Most of them.
You got to get jacked and detached.
Most of them are fucking bodybuilders. Huge.
big time.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, Tim Cook, swole.
Jacked.
Elon Musk, swole.
Jacked.
Zuckerberg.
Zuck.
They're all
Jacked.
doing jujitsu now, though.
Yeah. Which is a good thing for them to work on.
Yeah.
As if their bodyguards aren't going to kill anybody that ever touches them. It's time for them to focus strictly on hand-to-hand combat where the other guy doesn't have a weapon.
Is Zuck and
If only Abraham Lincoln had learned jujitsu, he would
True.
survive. He would have survived the assassination.
he could have survived the fall from being shot. He could have rolled
He could have rolled
and
into
shrimped
it,
away.
gone straight to an ankle lock on the ground, shot for the legs of Booth. Booth was dealing with a broken leg afterwards too.
Was he
coulda
really?
Yeah, he jumped off the balcony. He shot him and then jumped down onto the stage.
I mean,
shattered his leg.
It's kind of
And he's
beast.
like, "You six Emperor Tyrannus." It was like, what a dork.
It is funny. He said six Semper Tyrannis. Was he? He was like against freeing the slaves, I guess.
No, well, it was more of a states' rights thing.
States rights, obviously. Yeah.
He was against. I'm sure he was obviously against freeing the slaves. He shot Lincoln. in the
But it
head,
was more so like give us a better
He
price
thought
for
it was
cotton.
straight states' rights.
Yeah, don't tell us. Yeah, don't tell us how much it's all
Yeah.
gone for.
I did he yell "Six Semper Tyrannis"? I think that's actually like the Virginia motto,
Is it really?
which you would think they might have changed that. Six Semper Tyrannis.
Isn't that the?
Oh yeah, it's Caesar.
Oh, okay.
What's the
So they
what's
were
the
like
Virginia state flag look like?
six Semper Tyrannis. This is what we're talking about
Let's
now.
see. Let's see. What's the motto there?
Yeah, I'd be curious.
I could. Yeah. See, Six Semper Tyrannis at the bottom.
Damn, dude.
But
So kill Caesar.
yeah, become a backstabbing weasel. Cool, Virginia. And then they tried it again, dude. They tried to stab America in the back, and they got what for?
Yeah, true. Now they're for lovers only.
Now they're just for lovers.
Like, look, we don't want to assassinate leaders.
we tried assassinating leaders.
That's kind of wild. That's their fucking state flag. It's like a call to assassinating powerful figures.
I actually like it. Death to tyrants.
It's cool, but it's just like, man, that's aggressive.
It
What's-
is aggressive.
We're the Keystone. Pennsylvania's the Keystone State.
Yeah, our motto is like
Bird in the hands, with
Fuck
two in the
no,
bush
it's
or
like
something.
liberty and
Justice for all.
I think it's just like 2 words.
Oh, really?
I could be wrong.
Liberty Zone.
Virtue, liberty, and independence.
Nice. Delaware is just we're first.
First dibs.
First.
First date, called it.
Here first.
State mottos are nice, dude.
Yeah, they
this
are
is
kinda
right up
nice.
my alley. I'm not going to look away from this.
There we
screen,
go.
dude.
Friendship, dude.
Texas state motto.
Friendship, bro. That's tight. The Spanish pronunciation of the local Indian tribe's word tichas or thicas, meaning friends or allies. Nice, man. I like that. Fuck, man. I thought Texas's logo would have been way more aggressive. It's just
Worst
friendship.
state motto.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Ours has got to be pretty low. Pennsylvania is just kind of gay.
Yeah, true.
Excelsior is pretty sick. New York.
Excelsior, that is kind of nice.
Eureka is California.
That's nice too.
That's nice.
Dorigo, Latin for I direct, Oro and Plateau's tight for
It
Montana.
is.
Utah's
Utah's
industry.
That's a crap one.
Yeah. Tennessee Agriculture and Commerce.
Agriculture and commerce.
Damn, they hit
that's
fucking
crap.
Virginia with 46, 6 Emperor Tyrannus. Thus always the tyrants.
Rhode Island, Hope.
Tight.
Eureka's nice, dude. It's for
Eureka
the
is
gold,
good.
dude. They found the gold. It
Dude,
was
with
fun.
God, all things are possible. Okay, that's just cheating. You snarky little blogger. Shut up, dude. That's a sick. Under God, the people rule. Tight. South Dakota.
Ohio's is awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
With God, all things are possible.
That's what I was just saying. That's a fucking.
Holy
That's a
shit,
sick one.
dude.
South Dakota, under God, the people rule. Tight.
Florida, in God we trust, dude.
Nice.
Damn, dude. These state mottos are awesome. Look at Colorado's nothing without the deity.
Yeah, that's kind of Neil Steele.
What the
Scene
fuck?
Numine.
God enriches Arizona.
Yeah, dude.
Let it be perpetual, Idaho. Let's go.
Whoa, what is this? Michigan's see Curus Peninsulum Ammonium Circumspecies Tubor. If you seek a pleasant peninsula, look about you, and I will defend.
Michigan's is gay.
Yeah, Michigan's is about peninsulas.
Fuck that peninsula.
For real, that's a pause, dude. Why are you so into
it's a
peninsulas?
big pause for the Wolverines, dude.
If you see a fucking peninsula in my pants, just touch it.
Ooh,
and
I
will
like New
defend.
Mexico. That's mine.
It grows as it goes.
It grows as it goes. I'm gonna say, hold on. How do you pronounce that? In Crescit. How do you say that? You think?
Crescit.
Crescit.
Undo.
Undo. That's what I'm gonna tell a
Undo.
lady.
It grows as it
I'm
grows.
just gonna
dude.
whisper in her ear. I'm gonna go Crescit. Undo. She'll say what? I'll go. It's a Google it after.
Damn, that's your organ's nice too. She flies with her own wings.
These seem to be getting worse.
Yeah, maybe it is the number one. Indiana, the crossroads of America, is kind of tight.
Yeah, I like that.
Jersey, liberty, and prosperity, all for our country.
Yeah, they're definitely getting worse.
Yeah, state sovereignty. Yeah, what's the number one?
It's gotta be live free or die.
Yeah, dude. If they hate on that, that's fucking bullshit. Yeah, best. Let me see number one.
Union, justice, and confidence. Louisiana. To the stars through adversity. All right, Kansas.
I long to see what is beyond. Minnesota's is nice.
Yeah.
Excelsior is fucking tight. dude.
Excelsior is great.
Yeah, I kind of like that. While I breathe, I hope. South Carolina. Washington is just by and by. What the fuck? North of the future.
Slow down, Joshua.
Damn, dude.
We're number 2 on the rankings. This has to be worse. Wyoming, equal rights. New Hampshire, live free or die. I knew it was number 1.
I knew these mother. So so this is number one though. I can't tell what's the best and what's the worst. Whatevs.
No, they're saying it's good.
Oh, tight. Yeah, live free or die is tight. Virtue, liberty, independence. I think they're just ranked, or they're just being like, "Yo, this fucking stinks."
Well, live free or die does rule.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll give them that.
fucking tell me, bro.
Does it say it on there?
It says, "Don't tread on me." I wish. I mean, it's like pretty close. It's like
It is.
6 Emperor Tyrannus. Don't tread
It
on me.
is.
It's all.
That's also New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or is it Vermont?
Oh, I don't
It's
know.
one of them.
It's one. Yeah, I think it might be Vermont. I saw a dude with a
Gadsden
tank.
flag.
I saw a dude with a tank on the other day, and I was just like, "Yerp, what's up, bro?"
He had a tank. Oh, he was rocking a tank top.
Yeah.
And it said he
Apparently,
got
though,
the-
this is like a far right hate symbol now. So I'm kind of like, God dang it.
Certainly.
No, man. I told you what it's what I get.
Yeah.
Because I was at a college party and a dude had a big iron eagle on his leg.
Yeah.
He's like my German heritage. I'm like, dude, you got a Nazi
Bro.
tattoo, you dumbass. And I was making fun of him in a room full of people,
Yeah.
all laughing at this dude's tattoo. And then I go and get a fucking this. I'm like, this is cool. 5 years later, they're like, white supremacy, far right.
Fucking Nazi.
God damn, that is what I get though. Dude, I was crushing this dude.
That might come back around soon and be very liberal and cool to be
True.
to be anti-Semitic and a Nazi. So if you play your cards right, you're going to be very liberal here in a couple of years.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just gotta wait and bide my time. I am ready to
It's
be
coming back around.
I'm ready
baby.
to be lib, dude.
You are libbed as fuck.
Might fall all apart. The whole thing might come crashing down, dude. Independent party, not the fucking ceiling. I'm talking about the duopoly of a two-party system.
I know, but I mean, what a metaphor.
True.
This is it. Ceiling. Oh no, the duopoly.
The duopoly could fall, dude. If Kemp.
RFK is about to ruin Trump.
Yeah, you think so?
He's going to take those votes, brother.
Yeah, dude. But what about
He's gonna
Biden?
take the Trump dogs' votes.
What if the Trump could tap him, dude? Like, brother, just join me. Do your time. You'll be next,
Rise.
dude. I'm doing one more time.
Damn, that's a CIA fucking wet dream, dude. Both those guys in a car together.
Oh yeah,
They're like, well, we're gonna drone strike it.
an IAD must have made it back over here from
Somehow
Afghanistan.
those sons of bitches over in Palestine got over here and fucking flew a drone and blew up the car.
Hamas blew up our President Vice. God damn it. Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, the Air Force One would be stay off of it,
Just
dude.
gets blown up immediately. I was on a plane with Rogan and I was like,
Yeah,
dude,
true. They'd shoot.
that
his-
was back when
he's a fucking he's a dude. Especially in an election year, it's like someone would love to see that dude's plane explode.
yeah,
He sways millions of votes.
yeah.
It's like they could easily put the button on him and be like, all right, that's about enough of that. I've seriously like, dude,
Of course. I literally sat on a plane and thought about it for 2 straight hours.
Jesus Christ.
It was when it was in the middle of the vaccine thing. And I was like, holy shit, they're going to blow this plane up.
Forgot about that. They made out like bandits off that thing.
What, the vaccination?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're trying to play it back. Now it's like Jason goes
I
to
will
space
say,
at
though,
this
I
point.
got wrecked by whatever that fucking cold I had was.
True.
So, I mean, I think it is going around again.
Yeah. But guess what?
Yeah, I'm fine. Look, I'm back, dude. I'm stronger than I was.
Stronger than ever. Heart's great. Where we at time wise, Josh?
We're at an hour 4.
Dude,
All right,
my
great.
God.
I got a whiz anyway.
Yeah, let's pay.
Let's switch over to the beautiful Patreon.
the motherfucking Patreon.
Thank you, Patreon. For
Oh, I
all
have
these wonderful
I have
gifts.
something I'm going to talk to you about on the Patreon. Too.
Oh, that's
I have a-
exciting stuff.
It's a Patreon only thing too. I'm going to do something for the bros.
Okay.
Hold me to it, dude. Hold my feet to the fire. I'm making a promise.
Don't make me hold your feet.
I'll hold my feet to the
My
digital,
digital
flame.
fire.
I'm making a promise, dude, and I will
Look
deliver.
at those powerful rocks and crystals in there. Those are real diamonds.
Yeah, obviously, dude.
Certainly.
Stolen from the mummies.
I
too.
can't wait for a cold day down here in Texas. So I can lay by my
Oh.
digital fire with the fur blankets.
That'll be
Those
nice.
lovely fur blankets.
Just vape.
Just fucking jack off in front of the digital fire.
Oh, you got a nice view of it outside from here too. I could. Oh my god, I'd crank one out by this window.
Oh yeah, you'd see all the foliage.
Yeah, your fence is just like my fence, dude. He blocks your neighbors like it's just enough.
Fucking bitch ass neighbors trying to watch me jack off
They
by the
better
digital
fucking
fire.
Just pull the curtains. Just go. Pull the curtains. I'm like, guys,
Yeah,
for
I'll
real.
slam these see-through curtains. That's the scariest part, dude.
What? Oh,
Laying
God.
on this couch trying to watch the baseball game, thinking, God damn,
Yeah.
somebody's gonna sneak back here and
Boo.
have their way with me.
I might give you a Halloween
If
fright.
you do that,
Halloween's
I do have a handgun now. I will put you down.
I can scare
It'll
the
be- I'm
fuck
holding
out
the
of you,
trigger the
dude.
entire. I watch TV with a gun like this.
I'm gonna get a ladder and go up to like the high windows up there. Just a Halloween
If you
mask.
do that, I'm gonna wear a ski mask and break into your house and hold your family hostage. Dude. It'll be a fun prank we both do to each other.
I'm gonna rev a chainsaw.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you if you do that. I would die. I'd be a goat. I'd be a fainting goat. If I was in this kitchen and saw you up there, I would faint. I would lay on the ground.
I'm gonna rent a horse and get a suit so I have no head.
I told you we did that to a kid, right? No. We went to my friend, a friend of mine who has since
Goddamn pants.
who has since gone to prison for murder.
Oh, no.
So I thought it was more of a fun game at the time when we were kids. He took it into real life. We went to this other kid's house that we kind of knew. We didn't know him that well. We had a BB gun. He was watching TV in the basement. We stood at his sliding glass window and tapped on it. It was like this. We were kids. For the record, we were very young kids. But I'll never forget, the kid did the right thing. He like spazzed and then slammed the lights off and hid.
Whoa.
He was smart enough to turn the lights off.
so funny. Tap a
Just
gun.
be like, ha. It's like, dude, that's the scariest thing of all time. I didn't do it. The guy who eventually got arrested for murder, he's the one
Yeah.
who did it.
Told you we spooked my friend. We told him first of all, we just watched him. He was in a finished basement rapping alone to Eminem.
I don't know if he did it, by the way, for the record.
Oh, true. True. He might not have. My friend we like spied on him in his. He was in a basement. He was sitting down there like in a mirror rapping along to Eminem. So we just watched him rap alone.
Oh,
we just
Jesus
watched it.
Christ,
We're just
dude.
howling, laughing through his window.
Oh, my God.
And then we started like making noises and stuff. And then he went upstairs and we went to his brother. We started like throwing rocks at his window. So he got all like kind of freaked out. And we went to his brother's window and we were like, yo,
What friend is this?
Bert. We got Bert all fucked
I knew
up.
100% that was Bert, dude.
I'm going to have Bert back and reprise his
Both
role.
of our friends that have been in and out of the
Dude, I got him, and then that's when we went to his brother, and we're like, "Yo, it's us. Just play along." And we had his brother tell him that there were dudes outside with bandanas that wanted to beat his ass. That he talked shit to us that were from the public school that just wanted to beat his ass.
What did he do?
He was just giving messages to his brother, like, "Yo, ask him what the fuck they want." And we're like, "We saw you rapping, you fucking dork. Fuck you guys." He really can. He could take it better, I think, than anyone else. Paul is as a joke.
Yeah.
You could just fucking lay into him, and he just laughs. He's like, "Fuck you, dude." Just caught cold rapping Eminem out.
I mean,
in the
that could
mirror.
happen to any of us.
I know, of course, dude.
Obviously, I've listened to music and rapped.
In the basement, dude. In the
In the
mirror,
basement by yourself, just fuck.
just cold busted, dude. Yeah, it was the best.
What year was it? Was this around 8 Mile?
Yeah, this was like we were in high school, so it was probably
Yeah.
before pre 8 Mile. Maybe, yeah.
No, that would have been 8 Mile.
Was it? What year did it come out?
04? 03?
Yeah, that would have been about, okay, because I was in college in 04.
2002.
2002, you're right. So we would have been, you're absolutely right. That would have
That's
been.
why he was freestyling down there.
Dude, he absolutely was.
Yeah.
He
What
was
else are you
losing, He was
Googling?
losing himself. He was losing himself, dude.
Oh, you cleared that search before you came down here, didn't you?
I do a lot of podcasts. So there's a lot of weird searches.
God damn, if my Google search was up there.
Crazy
I
shit.
can't. Who knows what I'm Googling?
True.
I lay on the couch and I think of something and I'm like,
And just bring it right up.
yeah.
My stuff's fucking bullshit. Mine's all like, is turmeric anti-inflammatory? Does black pepper with turmeric help absorb better?
Yeah, I think our Google searches are exactly what you think they are. Mine's like, what college did Mike Allstott go to? What year did he graduate from
Just
Purdue?
remind yourself.
Yeah,
over
no,
and
I do.
over.
Dude, I did. Oh, man. Never mind. I was looking at the NFL's top players, top 100 players.
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder how many colleges I could get. I didn't get any. I just sat there. I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I knew that one. That counts. Oh, yeah. I also thought I was good at Jeopardy. I've been watching Jeopardy every day. I thought I was good
You
at
are
it.
pretty good at Jeopardy.
Yeah, I'm good at Jeopardy in my own head.
Better
And they
than
say
me.
when you do it publicly,
Oh, yeah.
you're like, I knew that one.
See, I thought
when you
I
do
was
it by yourself in your own head, you're
Right.
like, I knew that one. I got that right.
I thought I was nasty at Jeopardy until I watched it with you, and I'm like, Shane's actually nasty
I'm
at Jeopardy.
pretty good at Jeopardy.
Yeah, I was like, you're actually pretty nasty. I was just like, I definitely know this stuff, and I don't know anything.
That's it. That's how it happens. If you watch it by yourself, you're like, I knew that one.
Oh, yeah, right.
As soon as they say it, like, I would have got that account. So far, I've gotten every single one right. All right.
Where are you going to next? Let's plug our cool shows.
I'm going to Alabama. Now that being gay is the new coolest thing.
True.
I'm headed to the gayest state in America. Alabama. I'm going down to Alabama. I'm headed down Alabama way
Nice.
on a Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, I'm going to go to the LSU Alabama football game.
This week?
Next weekend.
Nice.
This weekend, I'm going to go to the Texas BYU football game
Ooh.
here in lovely Austin.
I'm visiting my nephew's birthday party this week.
You got to go back to Philly?
Yeah.
Dang, I was going to invite you to come to the Texas BYU football game.
What day are you going?
Saturday.
Yeah,
Sticky
I'll be on a
icky.
goddamn flight.
Um,
I'll be in Madison, Wisconsin,
ooh.
Comedy Zone, Charlotte, North Carolina. Cap
Ooh.
City is going to sell out here in Austin, Texas way.
These are
Magoobies.
all great clubs.
Yeah, Magoobies, Timonium, Maryland, Zanies, Nashville, and Hyenas, Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas.
Ethan's doing a good job. Those are for real.
They're
like
awesome.
those are like the best clubs.
Yeah, dude, that's going to
Yeah.
be a blast.
Yeah, those are going to be awesome. You're going to get done with that stretch and go, I'm ready to film.
Yeah,
Make sure you toss in a dud club in there.
Oh, it's
Magoobs can keep you humble.
Magoobs.
Magoobies can keep you humble.
I went to the last three were pretty humble making clubs.
Yeah.
The last three were Rochester.
Bakersfield was a humble
Yeah.
maker, dude.
Rochester was humble pie. My Pacific Northwest trip was a bit of humble pie.
Yeah.
You know, tall ceiling rooms, laughter dissipates.
ceiling
It's
rooms.
like people are cracking up out there. I just can't really
People are
tell.
loving it, but you can't feel the laughs.
Well, yeah, so it'll be fun.
All right, let's switch over to the Patreon.
Let's go.
The Wild Wild West.
Thank you for doing the podcast.
Thanks for having
Thank you for
me.
doing my professional broadcast.
I love it. I'm counting this as exercise that I'm standing the whole time.
You'll feel it tomorrow. I swear to God, I wake up the next morning. I'm like, dude, did I work all day? I'm like, technically I worked, but I'm like, I never feel like physically exerted. Like I exerted myself. And I'm like, I feel like I'm putting in an honest day when I
You
stand on
are.
the podium.
Even just shifting weight from foot to foot. I feel like this is picking up me breathing. Like,
I know it's a whole fucking thing.
I'll
It
just
took
move
me
it.
forever to figure it out. Peas. I
moving
like
it away.
Yeah.
Can you still hear me if I move it away a bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Adrian Appalucci?
Yes, Matt McCusker.
Is it Adrian or Adrian? What do you prefer?
I guess Adrienne, but
So I nailed it.
I'm open to it.
Adrian
yeah.
Appalucci. I have a serious fear of mispronouncing people's names, so I just usually don't say them ever.
That's smart.
Well, people pick up on it. When you call someone like dude for the 5th time, they're kind of like, all right.
I prefer it though.
Me too. I don't think we need names. I meet everyone. I'm terrified I'm gonna mess their name up. So I'm like, hey, what's up, man? They're like, hi, Matt. And I'm like, all right, dude, don't show off, man.
Yeah, just be like,
What the
hey,
fuck?
what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah.
Also, if someone doesn't know my name, it's like not offensive.
Some
Like,
people get
what-
offended. You know, comedians get offended about that.
Comedians get offended by everything, but it's like if you don't know my name, it's like I have no idea who you are either. Like this
Exactly.
is fine.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. It is nice. I will say we were talking about this briefly, but the idea of like, luckily we met last night. I was happy we got to hang.
Yes, me too.
That because it's like, dude, meeting for the first time
On a podcast is weird.
and then filming it. That's the worst part. Then you're filming the encounter. It's like Love on the Spectrum, where you have to just like film
It
like a
is.
terrible encounter and just be like, so, what is your take? It's been a nightmare, man. I miss I miss my co-host.
Oh, I bet he's gonna come back. He's probably very excited to to be
Yeah.
back here.
It's
doing it.
yeah. I mean, again, it's like I've gotten to the point now where I'm like, I could just go get like I don't want to get a regular job, but I feel like if it happened, I'd be like, yeah, I had a good run.
But
so every
why
day's
would
a
you need
blessing.
a regular job. You have like a huge following. That's
I know,
crazy.
but
I'm
I've
closer to a day job than you.
Yeah, perhaps, but it's like this is the way I think. It's like
What would you do? Would you go back to what you were doing before? Or you would like try something new?
I think I would try something new.
Like what?
Therapist.
I think you need like schooling. for
I
that.
have my social work master's. I got my master's in
okay.
social work.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Excuse me? But no.
Listen, I don't know anything about you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know Matt McCusker. That's about it.
I know. And that's good, man. I think that is a good thing. I don't know. So you just got the Netflix special. Congratulations. That's
Thank
fucking
you.
awesome. How do you feel? Do you feel like
I feel good about it. I
Nice.
honestly thought people would be more upset.
why?
I don't know. I guess because it's some touchy topics. I have gotten some like nasty DMs, which is fun.
Did you really?
Yeah, one lady I guess got upset by the Gaza stuff, and she told me I was a disappointment to Hitler. Like I'm worse than Hitler, and he would be disappointed by my jokes.
Wait, she's saying that you would have offended Hitler?
She's saying that my joke. First of all, she didn't even understand the joke. She's saying it's like egregious towards Jews, and I'm like, you don't even understand the joke. But also, then she's like, you're so bad that you would disappoint Hitler. Like Hitler would think I was over the line.
That's a bold claim.
I was like, what a huge feat to disappoint Hitler.
Yeah, true. Or just being like, this lady's a menace. This lady's an absolute menace who needs to be stopped.
She needs to be stopped. Let's get me back there.
History will remember her for all time for the atrocities she committed.
Yeah, and then like some other lady told me she was like, you're gonna get fucking canceled, bitch. I'm like, by who?
Yeah, true. Well, yeah. Then I guess like tell me your situation. So is this like your first foray into kind of like the public consciousness, or like what you've been? How long you been doing stand up and
comedy?
everything?
20 years.
Okay, yeah, so
I
you've-
put an album out, and then I did the Degenerates like 4 years ago on
Okay,
Netflix, which
so
was
you're-
like just a short set.
So you're no stranger to. Is this like more of a swell of like people like hitting you up now, or like have you been dealing with people like that?
I mean, I've always gotten people like even at a show being upset or like after telling me stuff. You
Yeah.
know? It is weird how everyone feels like they need to tell you what they think.
Yeah.
You know, like that's a weird part, I guess, of social media that you didn't realize I didn't realize that was going to happen when we first got on, that everyone has an opinion and they think it matters.
Oh yeah, big time. Especially when you're just like, did you get upset when you read like nasty messages, or is it just kind of like hit
I
you,
think
like,
maybe years ago when I first started and I didn't understand it, but like I don't care now. I enjoy them.
do you think it's kind of funny?
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny.
Do you-
Also, you give me so much power that you're so mad
Yeah.
and worked up that you have to tell me how you feel.
Yeah.
Like, what a compliment you leave my show. Like, you came to the show, you made plans to have someone watch your dumb kids, and then you're so mad that you're going to go back home.
Probably hit your kids too.
I
You
mean,
ever think about that? They're
they
like, that
might.
lady fucking doesn't know shit about Gaza, and you're like, you just take it
and
all
I
out on
truly
your
don't know
sleeping
anything.
children.
I don't know anything about Gaza. A lot of the stuff I make up.
For sure. Everyone makes up everything. Even like serious people make up stuff about Gaza. Nobody knows.
We don't really know. I don't know anything about
The Strip.
Ukraine either, but like none of it. I know very little about it, and I'm talking about all of it.
As you should. As you should.
I'm not qualified to really talk about
Dude,
anything.
I tried to read a book once. Be like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of like the whole Israel-Palestine situation. I just got bored. I was like, I'm not doing this. Why should I?
Did
do
you
this?
even understand it? Like, if
Not
I'm
really.
if I'm bored, I like tune out so quickly.
That's-
It's like very hard to keep my attention, and I'm just like out.
The first chapter was like how Israel got founded, and I made it through a little bit of that, and then I was like, this is too many fucking dates. I'm done.
Don't throw dates at me. Too
Yeah,
many
it
numbers.
was like apparently they said that they said part of what made Israel like a nation state, part of like the thing driving America or whatever to help them out was that there were a group of Christians who believed that when Jesus came back, he wanted the Holy Lands to be the way he left them. So like they're like, we need some Jews there, or else Jesus is going to come back and be like, what the fuck?
I mean, that's
This neighborhood's going to shit.
That's so funny.
I know.
Where he's like, could you deport me somewhere else?
This
I
is
need to go
bullshit.
to another. Don't you think if he was going to come back, he would have come back already? Like, it's just like, it's not going to happen.
I don't know. He could be waiting for he might be checking Zillow, being like,
Shit.
tents are going for
I hope-
fucking nothing right
I
now.
hope he goes
I
back.
thought my tent would be worth fucking $10 million by now.
I believe in it more if he went back to like Flint.
Flint,
And
Michigan.
he's like, I'm going to turn this place into a, like,
That would be so sick if Jesus did come back and
And
we're
he
like,
just
dude, we're just
fixed
fucking
Flint
kidding.
up.
Yeah, we're just kidding. Jesus, you fucking rule. Thank you so much for coming back. Yeah, I think that is. I don't think he's again, it's like I don't even want to say it because if he comes back, he's gonna be like, Psh, you hell.
fine. I don't care.
So it doesn't matter what you think privately. All you have to do is say like, yeah, he's definitely coming back.
But you also, if you're like a Christian, you could just be like, I'm sorry right before you die and everything's forgiven.
Yeah, you can. You could do that. But again, then it's like, then you go into the afterlife and you're going to spend eternity just being like, sweet, I did it. I tricked him. You just like go around drinking like free Starbucks or
But then
whatever.
you could just go around to heaven and be like, I still don't believe.
True.
I actually think it's fake.
Yeah, did you go to like Catholic school or like,
I went to Catholic school my whole life.
did you, same here?
Yeah.
Did you believe in hell when you were little?
I guess, they drill it into your head pretty bad.
Mhm.
And then at some point you're like, church is boring. I don't believe any of this.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't believe any of it. I think it's all fake.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is definitely fake. I mean, obviously, say that to the picture behind you. I was trying to get the most like just drawing artwork I could possibly find.
Is that supposed to be Jesus?
I don't know. I don't know if that's like the underworld boss. That might be Satan himself.
Oh, okay. And then up here is heaven? No, is this?
That's Earth.
And that's heaven.
It's Course of Angels. Yeah. Well, this is. Let me tell you. This is how this whole idea came to fruition. This whole like just stupid set. I just was like spinning out, just trying to figure out like I just want to do like a different look while Shane's gone. This will be fun.
Sure.
And I had off. I used to do like mushroom microdosing a lot, and then I stopped for a while, and then like I just got back at it, and then the first day I was back on like the little mushroom microdose, I just came up with this idea, and then I like ended up carrying it out, and now I'm kind of like, this is a terrible fucking.
What do you
idea.
think is bad about it? The pictures? I like the pictures.
The pictures are cool. I just
Yeah.
think it's just too weird. Like I don't know if it translates. If people are like, this guy's a fucking loser.
I think people just like you. It doesn't matter what you,
You think
do.
so?
Like fans, when they like you, will really just follow whatever you do. It
Yeah.
is a crazy cult-like thing.
yeah,
Where
true.
you're like, hey, I'm actually going to go off the rails. You guys should not follow me.
I'm gonna do something fucked up.
Please don't follow me.
I can't wait for the moment I get to like betray their trust and just fall like so bad. Like just have like just meth.
You're
and
still
young
going to have a
boys.
lot of people that are going to follow you.
Not if I smash the meth and young boys button. That's the
You
one.
still will. There
way.
still will be
No
5
way.
to 10 people who are like, let's hear him out. I'm not gonna make any choice. I'm not gonna make any decisions until I hear what Matt has to say.
That would be cool if I had just five fans.
5 fans.
Diehards.
They come, but like they'll come to everything you do, and eventually you'll hate them.
Yeah, I'd be living with them. I'd be
They'll be
like,
your
guys, let's get an
roommates.
apartment, dude. Let's be real fans.
Let's.
Yeah, it does set up. It's a I do have like I have misgivings with the whole thing of like like the point of show business is to achieve fame.
Sure, you need some level of success.
You have to
pay
sell
your
tickets.
bills. Yeah.
Exactly, but it's
weird.
it's bad. I think it's bad for. I think it's not it's not inherently bad, but I think it is. It can be bad for you, and it's like I just wish more people looked at it like it's just a business. It's like, dude, if you're making more than a regular job, you did it, dude.
Right, you're successful, and you
Yeah.
should just be happy with that.
Never
think there's
the case.
No, you always just want more.
Yeah.
There's like nothing where you're like, oh, this is nice. I think you're excited for something for like a couple of days.
Yeah, Max.
And then you're like, I mean, I'll still say like I'm going to quit comedy. Like I'm still 20 years in.
I
even
can't
when it-
wait. I
I
can't
know.
fucking wait.
I'll
dude.
still be like, I'm gonna quit. I tell people that all the time.
I threaten my wife with it. I'm like, I'm fucking
Well, you
quitting.
have a family.
Yeah, and
have
I'll threaten.
nothing.
I leverage it over the
could
head.
quit.
What would you do?
I don't know. I guess I could. I did also somewhat social work. I didn't get my master's. I was a crimes victims advocate for a while.
Whoa.
Yeah, but you get paid nothing.
Yeah, they don't pay very much at all.
Yeah. And then somebody I was like advocating for stole my wallet, and then I became a victim of crime.
What?
And you're like, I don't even want to help people.
Yeah, I'd be sick if that was a comedian origin story. But then I became a comedian.
I think I
Yeah.
did my first open mic when I was there, and then that guy stole my wallet, and I quit.
Yeah, like fuck this.
That's
It is
making-
kind of miserable work, man. There is some. I knew someone who worked with homeless people, and I was like, "How does that work?" And like, I just like meet them,
And then
places.
do
I meet them
what?
on like street corners, and just. I was like, "How do you like?" I was like genuinely curious, like, "How do you set appointments with them?" She's like, "You just you meet them." And
But then
this-
what do you do for them?
I think you just kind of like try to hype them up. You're like, "Bro, you got this."
For living on the
you
street?
got this, dude.
Hey,
yeah, I think
man,
you hype them up.
summer's coming. Just stick with it.
I think you hype them. I think you hype them up on like one day you can rent a room run by like an absolutely just disgusting slumlord
Right.
with
And-
no electricity. Dude, I used to find housing for inmates, and like some of those rooms are like the rooming houses are like,
Worse than probably a prison.
dude, terrible. Like it was for real. I went into one specifically and I called the landlord. I'm like, dude, you're a piece of shit. And he was like, they fucking ruined everything anyway. But it was.
They're both right. You're both right. It is a piece of shit, and they're also
Yeah.
probably going to ruin everything.
That is true. That is true. But I was like, dude, just fucking paint the place, man. This is terrible.
What did it look like? Did it have? First of all,
Okay.
I can't deal with like bugs. If it has roaches and shit, I'm out.
I've seen this place did not have any bugs. To his credit, I didn't see the bugs. There were there was a missing window. One of the windows, it wasn't a window, it was a hole in the wall.
Oh,
That was fucking jarring.
ventilation.
True, fresh air. Benjamin Franklin
That's how you
breathed in
have to
fresh
sell
air. Benjamin Franklin breathed in fresh air every day at his window. Yeah, he died from an abscess in the lung. So
Oh, bad. Wow.
in the end, is what loves you kills you. But the I walked into like this like entranceway, and it was a tile floor that had been chipped up, but just never finished. It was just the floor had been chipped up,
Okay.
and there were extension cords just everywhere because I don't know what was going on with the electricity. But the most like jarring, and it was just like the one bathroom had like they like just jammed, the toilet was just filled with like wood scraps. But then there was another bathroom, thank God. But like the most jarring thing I saw was like it was like an 80-something-year-old man just laying in a sleeping bag on the floor in his like room, just kind of just
Oh,
like
that's sad.
kind of like not whimpering, but just he wasn't resting. He was like moving around a lot. And I just like looked in his room and was like, Jesus fucking Christ. And I was with a guy to like show him the place. And I was there to like see. The guy was like, you need to see this shit. This is fucked up. And I was like, this is certainly fucked up. I was like, how much money do you make a month? He's like, $400 a month from Social Security. I'm like, you're gonna keep living here, dude.
Yeah,
Like this is
or
it.
go back on the street. There's a lady that's going to hype you up.
Yeah, you're gonna lady to
You're gonna
hype you.
love. This is so much better than that place.
Dude, you're free now, man.
Yeah, you could do whatever you want. I mean, $400 a month is not a lot of money.
Yeah, it's not at all. I think the rooms went up to like they started becoming like $600 a month. So that was like a big deal when those rooms were like 600. Sorry, my shit's all fucked up. Definitely doing lapel mics. I'm such a fucking idiot. My stupid ideas.
I believe in it.
Thank you. You're the only one who does believe in it, man.
I don't mind it. It's not
was
that
so-
bad now. Like
once you get
used to
dialed
it,
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I
Holding
appreciate
the mic,
that.
I'd actually like to go on stage like this.
I would fucking love it, man. That a lot of like TikTok comedians rock the fucking. Titus did it.
I
He's
wish
not a TikTok comedian, but
That's
Titus had
true.
the fucking thing.
I would love to be TikTok famous and not even have to do stand up
So
and just
sick.
be in
Oh
like
my
in my
God.
house behind a green screen and just doing whatever dumb shit I do.
Yeah, just do rants.
It's so much better.
Just go another thing. Yeah, just be like another thing. Yeah, that's then you could those guys tour and they sell out
what
everything.
do they do when they?
Oh my bad, I forgot to tell you. I forgot to tell you. You got to clip this to yourself.
Fuck.
I'm so sorry, dude. Just pulled your hair.
I was like, oh, this is great until it's not. I guess this has to be clipped somewhere.
That's my bad. I will
No.
I will fully accept responsibility for that.
Listen, it's my fault.
Please clip that. Don't forget to
I'm
clip
gonna
it.
clip it.
I'm gonna get lobs. This is bullshit, dude.
It's not that bad. I don't know what I did.
I should have told you to clip that thing on. Just clip it on. You can put it on this thing. Depends how much range of movement you want.
I don't know. I'll just leave it right here.
All right.
Now I know about it. I'll be
Now you know where it is. That thing fucking rips though. When it falls, it's falling on me.
brutal.
It rips. It's heavy.
Like,
That thing's
wow.
like 6 pounds.
everything's going to shit so quickly.
Well, dude, I was pumped. I will say when I reached out and I was like, by the way, we're gonna stand at podiums. People really were like, what the fuck? Like people get pissed when I tell them, and you were like
Why?
so
Who
gracious.
cares? I've done podcasts in my car.
That's when you said that. I said, all right, we
Yeah, I
got a
don't
real
care.
one on the line, dude.
I
Thank
don't
God.
care.
That's awesome.
What do they like the standing up part?
I don't know. I think there's a standing up aspect. There's the potential of looking somewhat foolish that I think some people don't like to do.
I mean, I look foolish every night when I do stand up. Like, how much worse could it be?
I think you have to move
Oh,
your.
I have to move it back.
Yeah, sorry. Adjust your technology.
Sorry, I need a person.
So you've been doing stand up for 20 years. Isn't it fucked up? You have to do it for so long for it to like maybe fucking start to work out.
I mean, it's only started to kind of work out because other comics have helped me. Like, it's really taken a village.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of look, bro. You're preaching to the fucking choir.
No, I know, but I'm still nowhere. Like, I have like 36,000 followers. I think it's still
Really?
very sad.
You got that Netflix. You got the Netflix special.
Yeah, I think I've got like 4,000 followers from it.
There you go. A Rogan. You got the Rogan bump.
Yeah, but you know what's funny on the Rogan thing? I was looking at the comments and everyone was like, it was just men for 3 weeks. What a great run. Everyone was bummed that I was there.
Yeah, that can happen. You're the third female guest we ever had. First
Wow.
one was
So all your fans are going to also hate me?
No, I think they'll love you. I think they'll love you. It's
listen,
time. It's time.
fine.
Look,
It's fine. I just don't want to know the comments. It's like,
yeah, don't read the comments, but I will say,
fucking woman.
no, I think they'll be chill, dude. The fucking
Who are your other who else have you had on that's a woman?
So we were in Philadelphia during like 2016. The Philadelphia comedy scene got divided and everyone was fighting. And
Fighting about what?
Just fucking like Trump, all that bullshit,
Oh,
and like
okay.
you know the whatever, all the stuff associated with like the social justice warrior movement. And I remember at a time, I think this was my idea. I'm almost positive it was, and I was like, Shane, let's get this one comedian we know. She's like a super feminist. We'll fucking argue and we'll own her with logic. And we like, I just became.
I love this already.
I know. So that was our first female guest, and I just kind of like clammed up, and I was like, I don't want to be mean to this lady. So we just had like a terrible podcast where we like half argued, and it was just bad. The whole thing was bad. First female guest, people were furious. People find it's like an old episode that like we burned our back catalog because it was just too. It was terrible. It was like really problematic. But the and like
That's what I want to see the most now.
It's still floating around, and people will find that old episode and be like, this fucking sucks. So
Oh yeah, I don't want to hear it. I'll never come back.
But then-
I don't want people to be
No,
upset
no.
with you
People are
guys.
not gonna-
I'd rather,
Bullshit. No,
I'd
no,
rather they're just not upset that you guys have
That's
a woman
bullshit.
on.
I think that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit. Our second guest was a
Oh boy.
woman who made money by pretending she was a dog for like a sexual thing. Puppy girl Jenna.
I mean,
So
I'm in good
you're in the
company.
hall of
I gotta
Mente.
be
Hall of
honest.
Mente.
I gotta be honest. I'm in good company.
I was so excited to tell you that. It was a lady.
How did that do?
It was
Exactly.
interesting. She like walked into our house. It was my brother's house we were recording
Mm.
at, and as she stepped up, she had like not a handler. It was her boyfriend was there, but he was still like
That is her handler.
he technically was. She had like a leash and everything. She didn't come in as a dog. She walked in and like somehow her boobs just fell out of her shirt.
Of course, they just fell out
They
of her
came
shirt.
out of like the top. It was a very obviously she was scantily clad,
Yeah.
and they just spilled out upon entering. We were like, what the fuck? And then we just asked her about.
Did she stay on the floor the whole time?
No, she sat up. She's a good
Like
girl.
that?
No, she sat in the chair and talked normal,
Okay.
but she had her stuff with her and was explaining how she had like an OnlyFans where they did like puppy play, and that was like she made fucking millions of dollars, dude.
I
Just
mean,
like licking water out of a bowl.
that's not that bad. I could do that.
Yeah.
What else do you have to do?
Her boyfriend was kind of a little weird. I don't know. He was obviously having like dog sex with her, I guess. But so you have to have dog sex with like a fucking weird guy with a shaved head. I don't know.
I feel like she probably made enough money to leave him.
Now she chills. Yeah. Now she made enough where she just kind of like, it's like when you start a subscription based thing, you can just, after a while.
You could just stop.
Yeah. People are like, I'm not going to go my credit card and change this. So.
Right. And how many times can you just like walk around a room? Like whatever dogs do.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, just do a little circle on your bed and go to lay down. But I think she just kind of, from what I've heard, she just kind of chills now and like doesn't even. I don't know if she got into like hardcore content. So that's kind of. I didn't look. I didn't want to.
I wonder what the jump is from like being a dog to hardcore sex for.
I think
money.
it's pretty quick. I think it's
Pretty
like
quick,
especially
right?
you start seeing like
Do you stop at some point acting like a dog and you're like, I'm back? I'm just me.
true. I'm just me. It's like the Liver. Are you familiar with the Liver King?
No.
Liver King he was an influencer who just ate organ meat, and he was like very primal,
Okay.
and he's got yoked. He was huge, and then it all came. He was lying about being on steroids. He was just on steroids, and he was eating liver, to be fair. And he has the Liver
was.
King, and there's a Liver Queen is his
Okay.
wife. Then he has the Liver Boys. There's two
So
sons.
none of them eat like cupcakes or anything.
No, and they don't even like they don't have like technology in the house. It's like supposed to be like this weird kind of like trad life porn where you could watch this guy just like chopping firewood.
Can you
and
just be
being-
a fucking? Can you just be a mailman? Like, what are we doing here? Why are we living like this? Like, it's crazy. Why are we doing this? That's nuts.
He wishes he was a mailman because the fame tore him apart. He became the Liver King, and then he admitted to being on steroids. Eventually, that was Liver King 2.0, and now I think he's Liver King 3.0, and he's just apparently just falling apart before everyone. Like he's like losing his mind on a YouTube channel.
I know. At some point, we're like, hey, we're gonna stop filming this.
I don't know. He'll never stop. It's him. He's filming himself, so no one's gonna stop.
I know, but
filming
he
him.
should stop filming. Like, once your family's life is ruined or whatever the fuck is happening,
Yeah.
when you're crying every day, you're gonna be like, I think we're done here. I think the show's over. I'm fully depressed.
What are the Liver Boys gonna do?
I don't know. Go get a fucking job. I don't understand. Why do
join the
people?
military.
Why do people care if they're just eating liver?
I don't know.
Why is
Well,
that a
because
thing?
he got so jacked.
He was just doing steroids. Once that comes out, it's like the show's a sham.
That's what happened. But not dude, Liver King. It's a trinity. Liver
I
King
gotta watch
3.0.
this guy now.
You do. It's pretty funny, and it's like you got to start early, and that is kind of fun though. There was something like in a voyeuristic sense to watch somebody slowly lose them. I did that with another channel. There's a channel called Psych Substance, and the guy was like, he would just like do massive amounts of mushrooms or LSD and like film himself doing it, or like he would film the setup and then like talk about this is what happened. But then he set up this business model where like, in order to get money, he had to like smoke DMT while on acid, and like just not it's not sustainable, I'm sure. And he fucking started kind of losing his mind. Like he like went nuts. He got addicted to kratom. His wife left him. It was like,
What is kratom exactly? I know it's like a dust.
just explain this. The
Oh, sorry. Was
no,
this,
no, no,
is this
no.
redundant? I don't.
not
I
at
don't
all.
know.
No, I'm excited because it's like, damn, the topic.
Is
I
it
know
like
about.
Suboxone, where like you take it
Similar.
to get off something else?
So, dude, it's like it's just a plant, but that it has opioid properties.
Okay.
So yes, you can use it as like a transfer to like help ease withdrawal symptoms, and then
Okay.
some people take it as like in small doses. It's energy. So it
Oh,
can give you like
okay.
an energy boost, but it will create a physical addiction like an opiate will eventually.
So you will become addicted to it.
Yeah.
So my biological father was addicted to, I guess, is it meth? What do you take to get off heroin?
Not meth. Well, you can't. Some people. I've heard of people taking meth.
But what is the thing that they give you? Like,
Methadone.
right?
There you
I
go.
think, but I don't think he ever did heroin. I think he was just addicted to methadone.
That happens. People, people who go to the methadone clinic keep their methadone. A lot of times, if it's a liquid, they'll put it in their mouth and spit it back out, and then sell the methadone liquid because you'll get high as fuck. If you and I were to party down on some methadone, we would get rocked.
And then you spit it out and sell it?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Your body doesn't like take any of it in?
Well, you're a heroin addict. Doesn't matter if you take a little methadone in your system. It's you're just gonna get more done that day, I guess.
Wait, you put it in your nose and then spit it out?
Mouth. They used to give it. Now they give some people little pills too. I know people would have methadone
Gotcha,
pills,
okay.
and you get sent home. You could sell those, but for a while, it was a liquid. They'd watch you put it in your mouth. You have to just like and walk out and just spit it back in a little vial. Now you can sell some methadone.
Crafty people.
They are
very
very crafty.
crafty,
And they
yeah.
also figured out not to. I'm sorry to hear you got addicted to methadone. That is like seems
I mean,
like
he wasn't in my life. I wish he was actually on heroin and died.
true. True. Fair enough. Is he dead?
He's not dead. It's a
What's he up
weird.
to?
He's got like 5 kids. He lives upstate somewhere in New York. I met him, and then he was like, "You look just like your mom," and I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Yeah, your mom's beautiful." I was like, "This is weird."
Yeah. Why are you trying to riz me up, dude?
Yeah,
This
it's
is fucking
weird. But I remember like
Can
he
you?
was
I'm sorry to cut you off. Can you move this
Oh,
back
sure.
a little bit? You're okay. It's just
back this way,
away from you a little bit.
like that.
Perfect.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm just not gonna move. I think I just
No, you're
keep
good.
moving it.
It's. This is my problem.
It's not.
You're not doing anything
It
wrong.
was okay, and then I moved this thing.
No, it was. I literally told you to move it closer, and I'm like, fuck. I think you got to move it back. But go
It's
on.
not a big deal.
So
anyway, I
told
met
you
him
you're
one
beautiful.
time. It was nice. He was actually pretty emotionally open. I was like, oh, I wonder what my life would have been like if I was raised by him and not my dad. And then he left, and I guess I was like, I wanted to meet the kids or just like see him. I didn't want him to be my dad because he didn't raise me.
Yeah.
And then his wife wrote me like an 8-page letter to stay away from her family.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was very creepy. She
He's
was
probably talking about how beautiful you are. He's like, dude, you gotta
I
see
don't
her.
know.
She's
It's just well, he married her. She had 2 kids from a previous marriage, and that girl who's like 50 now is jealous of me my whole life because I'm biologically his daughter.
fucking- yeah,
But
yeah,
you're
yeah.
50.
Yeah.
Let it go. So his
Yeah.
wife was like, "Leave my Joey alone." It was very like Amy Jo Buttafuoco. It was so weird. She wrote me this letter. She was like, "You know, you're an attractive woman. Why don't you get a boyfriend?" It's like, I don't want to fuck your
I'm
husband,
not gonna. Yeah, what the fuck?
but I bet I could.
You think you could take him down?
I think I could wear him down. I'll fucking show you. Don't make me. If I put my head into anything, I could do it. So don't make me do it.
Damn, and
I'll
then
ruin
she
your whole
would-
fucking family.
Then, as your stepmom, she would ground you for fucking your dad.
I've never even met her.
Really?
I never
So
met-
she just sent you a
She
fucking.
just sent me like a 7 or 8 page letter, handwritten.
So you only know her through like.
I
just
only
a
know her
hand-
through that and pictures on like social media.
Okay, yeah. That's fucked, man.
And the second time I met him, he was like so nervous. He was like he was cheating on his wife. He's like, I hope she doesn't change the locks. Nobody knows I'm here. I'm like, dude, I don't need to like hang out with you.
What a freaky family.
It's so weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's very crazy.
So when
I haven't talked to him
No
since.
contact after that.
No.
After the letter. So you respected the letter, or you're just like, I don't want anything to do with that.
I mean, I think I said something to him that was probably like not that nice, but I was like, I don't need to be in these people's lives. You
for
know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Especially if it's like that's the dynamic. It's like, I'm good
you're
on this.
50 and you're jealous of me. It's like it's like leaving my show. You're giving me so much power your whole life.
Yeah,
What a crazy person.
yeah, that is crazy. Although you can't antagonize. I will say, with strange families, one thing you can't antagonize the commentors. They will come. They will come for you. If you antagonize them, they will absolutely.
Come, I don't care.
Oh, I fear them, dude. I'm so scared of them.
Why?
I don't know, dude. I just like
What do you think they're gonna do? Like ruin Christmas?
they could.
Who cares?
I
You
could
have
be
your
on
own
my
fam-
phone all day, like, shut up, kids. I'm reading my comments. No,
Just turn them all off. You have your own family. You don't need them anymore.
that's true. That is
You've
true.
created your own family. So
I'm. You know what
rest of
I'm.
them
You know what I'm
go.
so scared of? It's like, and I'm not. I'm not genuinely afraid of it. I'm kind of more. How do I say? I'm still like in shock of that whole thing that happened with Brendan Schaub.
What exactly?
Dude, it was a fucking. They formed a Reddit of like 97,000 people. Literally, it was 97,000 people strong who dedicated hours of their life to just like, and you don't have to read it, of course, but it's like knowing that's out there just every day.
But I feel like he bought that on himself. You think your family's gonna do that?
No, not my
Oh.
family. Dude, if my family started a diss subreddit on me, dude, that would be it. I'd be like, fuck you guys, dude. I'd be sending 7-page letters
That's
to
what I
every
thought you
single
were
one of
scared
them.
of. I thought you were scared of your family doing it.
I mean, I am scared of my daughters growing up and eventually hating me, but that's a different
They'll
thing.
hate you regardless, and
You
then
think so?
and then they'll love you. It's like that weird dynamic where like it's just chaotic for a bit, and then you
Yeah.
love your family.
I know. I kind of was like that
They're
too.
not gonna really hate you. It's just gonna be like teenage angst, I think.
Yeah, like, get the fuck away, Dad.
Also, like just have them like you more than your wife, so then like she's the person out.
I got that on lock. Yeah, I got that fucking on lock. I'm already ready. I'm so ready to turn them all against each other.
It's amazing.
I'm gonna
Love
lead
that.
first.
Me,
First
my
what I'm
mother
gonna do
and
is leave
sister,
them.
all of us like we never 3 can get along. It's always 2 against 1.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's-
So you're forging the flames.
I mean, that's how I grew up. We're all just chaotic and arguing and not great.
Yeah. Just is what it is.
My sister doesn't even know I have a special out, and when she sees it, she's gonna be mad.
You think
'Cause
so?
yeah, I'm talking about her
Oh, really?
and personal stuff that she definitely would not want out there. I don't even know if I should say this, but like whatever.
I mean-
She's not gonna be thrilled.
She won't be happy with it.
No, none of it's a lie.
Okay.
And everyone's like, when you say that though, that's bad.
Yeah, that is bad. That's the way
None
you
of
should
it's
be
a lie,
like.
though.
I'm making it all up.
It's not a lie.
Really?
It's all real.
I mean, look, people move on though. She'll heal, I'm sure, from it.
We're not really that close anyway. I'm okay with it.
So she's just you're gonna get a damn. So you're gearing up for a fucking nasty message.
I'll just block her.
There you go.
Like my biological father. I just
There you
blocked him too. I'll just block everyone.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's the best. When you just block someone and they have no idea.
That is nice. Yeah, you can also mute, which they don't. Block is you're giving people satisfaction. If you block them, they
But
go.
they don't
"This-
know because they have regular. My sister has not. She doesn't have an iPhone, so she won't know.
Oh, you're talking about on the car. I thought you meant social media.
Oh, social media. You could restrict. Restrict is great.
Yeah, because then people don't know. If
They
you
don't
block,
know.
If you block, they go, "This pussy fucking blocked
Right.
me.
I
I'm
don't-
too much."
I'll block guys that I just don't want to hear from because I'm like, I just want to be over this, you know?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, those people, I'll just let you say whatever you want into the ether. I'll just
Yeah.
restrict you.
It's kind of dastardly though to like send somebody just chirping into just
And they
nothing.
have no idea.
I know it's kind of cowardly. I should, yeah.
No, let them do it. Who
Anything.
cares?
I do. Yeah, I really don't care. The commenting stuff, I don't care. I have caught myself. It's been a bit of a process, but like I would have like my kids in the bath, which you should be paying attention to,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, let me just check my email real quick. And I got an eye on them, and then I'm like, I start going into comment stuff, and I'd like catch myself, like my heart rate racing, and like,
Oh, yeah.
and then I'd literally see my kids would just be like looking at me from the tub, like,
They're
the fuck are you
they're
doing? Like,
"Dad's
where
got-
are you?" And
Dad's gotten a bad comment.
yeah.
We better swim out here, otherwise we're drowning.
Someone told Dad he ruins the podcast. I was like, fuck. Yeah, for real. I was, and that was like a wake up call for me to be like, oh, this is real life. This is like
That's like
a thing.
Right. It exists only on the internet.
Yeah, that was a big.
Yeah, but you have to get used to it. I remember like in the old days, even on like Facebook, I would get like write a whole thing out and I'm like, do I want to waste the whole day doing this?
And then, dude, that was
And
the
I'll just erase it. I'm like, it's not worth it.
no, because then you think about it all day, and then you check the comment to
You're
see
just-
like how many
yes.
likes did it get? It was this the one that took me to the top, and it never is. And you go, fuck.
Nope.
Do you still use Facebook?
I do sometimes. It's mostly like friends on there, I think. you
Yeah,
know? So yeah, it's not like for fans, I guess.
For sure.
Yeah, mostly Instagram.
Not professional. Someone was like telling me to use Facebook professionally, and I was like, I have a Facebook account. Obviously, I haven't. I
Yeah.
deleted one a long time ago. Then I like revamped it. It's just 2.0. That's 2.0. That's my 2.0 phase. And
They start to use that for.
there's people like you'd be
Isn't
surprised.
it?
Some markets are better in Facebook for shows, and I
That's
was
true.
like,
I mean, I know people do like Facebook posts to sell tickets. They do ads and
Yes,
that works. So
that
I
makes
think
sense.
that's something that is
That makes
definitely.
sense.
I don't know if
Oh.
it's good to use it for like managers and stuff.
I thought he was saying for my personal account, like, yo, guys,
No, I think it's if you have like a business account, like for your fans. I think you can
there you go.
put ads on there, and that's I think helpful.
I didn't know people still used it, man.
They do. My friend uses. She says she gets a lot off of it. I think it depends where your fans are. I don't.
For sure.
I don't know anything about that.
because I used I was off when I was off it for a while. When I came back, it felt like weird. I was like, because I used to be on it every day, like living and dying by like this
Of
is such
course.
a great status, and I'd write it and be like, this is the one that people are gonna be like, holy shit, this guy's on another level, and it's just like 12 likes. One guy from high school being like, shut up, pussy, and you're like, fuck. But I like when I got off it for a while, I came back to see everyone still like doing that as part of their day, and it was kind of like unsettling. I was like, damn, dude, you guys are still here.
They're
It's
all
like
still
leaving a
there.
hometown, like leaving an old town and going back. Like, damn.
And like the guy that you liked used to work at the movie theater, still works at the movie theater. It's kind of that same idea.
That's how it felt when I came back. I was like, damn,
you
dude.
need to move from where you live because I've had that. I live in the same area my whole life, and like you'll see a guy you had a crush on when he was like 18 or 22, and now he's like fallen off.
Yeah.
It's become sad.
Yeah, it is sad. It is. My wife always made fun of me because I would never leave the Philadelphia area, and like we came here, and she's like, I'm so proud of you for leaving.
How'd you guys meet? Because she's from
Tinder.
Chicago, right?
Tinder.
Was she? Were you
Philly.
there?
No, she was in Philly for school,
Okay.
and we met on Tinder, and I was recently divorced. So.
Oh, I didn't know you were married before her.
Oh yeah, I got married. I don't know. Why I said, oh yeah, it's kind of weird, but like, oh yeah.
well, I mean, I was also
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I was also in disbelief, so it makes sense for you to be like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Me divorced. I was definitely divorced. I actually funny. I had someone reach out like between I did a show before this, and a guy hit me up like, yo, I'm so sorry to hear about your divorce, but I was talking about it on a podcast. I'm like, dude, that's from like
Oh, did he think it was a recent one?
yeah. I was like, dude, that's from like 12 years ago. But yeah,
wow.
thank you for your well
did you have
wishes.
kids with that
no,
woman? No,
no,
okay,
no,
that's
no.
good.
It was yeah, chill. It was very chill divorce.
Chill divorce seems like the best.
It wasn't that chill, honestly.
It wasn't that chill.
I mean, it wasn't that chill.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was not chill.
It was a big wake up call for me, man. That was a big moment. I realized other people weren't like 2-dimensional characters for my personal enjoyment in the world, and
Right.
so,
So it was mostly your fault.
I would say I would say 97%. But the
I mean, at least you could say that now. I think some people never take accountability.
it was
which
a
is
big.
hard.
It was a big. I was a big. I was like barely a sentient creature before like 30 something. So that was like a very painful process of being like, oh, this is all a real thing. This is
But
not.
that's like an accomplishment to actually grow up and like take
Yeah.
accountability and like work on yourself. I don't think people realize how hard that is.
It's the worst thing in the world.
It's terrible.
It sucks being like I do it with my wife all the time where we'll be arguing about something and I'll say a thing and in my head I'm like, that's not really true, and I'll be like,
But also, you're like, that was a great line.
That was a good line, and I've just gained an upper hand in this. So let me just win this argument, and then I'll work on like being truthful and honest. But I was like, it sucks when you have to be like she recently told me something I did that bothered her, and I was so dug in, be like, fucking bullshit. I was right, and she explained it in a way where I was like,
At least you could hear that though.
yeah, it hurts though. It's good because I had to be like,
it hurts to hurt
fuck.
someone that you care about.
yeah. Or just realize you weren't right. That's kind of what I'm talking about.
Right.
To realize you weren't right and be like, yeah, I didn't have the moral upper hand that I thought I did, and I actually was being a gigantic piece of shit. And you're like, fuck. Thought I was right about
Sometimes
that.
you lose, you know?
True.
I remember going to therapy and telling my therapist I had this great line I was going to say to like my ex-boyfriend at the time. And I was like, I'm waiting until it's like over to say this.
Yeah. What was the
The
line?
line was, I shouldn't have to stay because everyone else left, which I think is a great fucking fuck
That's a
you.
good line. And especially saying that and then leaving, basically.
Right. And he was like, that's not like great that you have that planned. I was like, no, but it's like such a good fuck you.
It pretty much is, yeah.
But I was like, I just held on to that. I
Just
thought I was so
ready.
proud of it.
It is good. It's almost like pretty cinematic, honestly.
I know. It's like then the curtains close, the credits come off. But he was like, yeah, you shouldn't be aiming to do that.
Aiming to hurt people,
Yeah.
cut them, find their like childhood traumas and just cut them down with it.
God, yeah. Everyone I date is so awful. They're just
Yeah.
like, it's just like, you know, everyone who's emotionally closed off and alcoholic, PTSD, there's some type of like first responder, they're fucking veterans. It's just like,
So when did you start putting together like your pattern of like, this is the person I'm getting attracted to?
I think I've just seen that what I'm doing and I'm like, oh, this is actually like a pattern.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'll date guys who are like going to kill themselves. They never kill themselves. I just stay in it longer. So I think I'm just going to be single.
Yeah.
I'm picking the worst people.
Yeah, the suicide threats can be tough.
And it's like what they all do.
Yeah.
Or what the guys I'm attracting do. And then they never
Romantic
do it.
types. The romantic types.
Very romantic.
They're like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
I'm like, well, let me see what you're doing. One time my ex-boyfriend had said that and I went home and like he wasn't even really trying. He had like roach killer, that thing that's like a syringe, and it was just on the bed. It wasn't even like used
I'm
at
gonna
all.
eat roach. He's gonna harm his reproductive capacities.
I know, but it was like such a thing where I was like, I had to cancel shows to come
Yeah,
here. This isn't
bullshit.
very serious.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, you didn't try even a little bit.
Yeah, that's embarrassing actually.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, well, fucking now I'm gonna do it.
But he still didn't do it.
That's such a wild move, man. To just be like,
I'm going to kill myself.
yeah. I mean, it's effective.
It's
obviously.
a good tactic.
It's effective.
It's
yeah.
a good tactic.
Then it's like you got to live with this. All you had to do was spend one afternoon, and I'd still be here. But you do get to the point where you're like, fucking
At
do
some
it.
point, I
Yeah,
don't
like,
care.
Do it.
You're like,
yeah.
okay, do it. I
Yeah.
can't deal with this anymore.
Yeah. Do it. There was that lady who almost went to jail for coaching the kid into killing himself.
That's different. I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't coach. You would just be like,
I wouldn't coach.
I'm
I would
disappointed.
sit by the sidelines.
Yeah.
And just wait. No coaching. Just
Yeah. Suicide.
they never kill themselves. They never do. If you're in a
True.
relationship like that, just leave. They're not going to kill themselves.
They're not going to do it.
And
yeah.
if they do, they really wanted to do it. And you should
Yeah.
be happy for them.
True. And then you can go like, guy was actually a winner. I thought he was just a fucking pretender the whole time. The guy was the real deal.
And I actually got him to do what he wanted to do. So like
True.
I am partly like a hero.
I would say, yeah. If
I'm doing the Lord's work.
yeah, suicide's one of those things. It's like I think it's still going up right now.
Is it? I mean, I
Yeah.
would assume that. I feel like everything in this country is like just harder. People can't pay for shit. You know what I mean? It's just like suicide to me is always like the first thing I go to when I
That's what
want to
you think
add to
about.
something.
Yeah.
Like even a job, I'd be like, I'm gonna kill myself, so I don't
Kill
have to go to this
myself
job.
Yeah, I'm too curious. I sometimes do get overwhelmed by life where I'm like, it's just so much, and I'm like, you know, I get the thought of thinking I'm gonna kill myself, but I'm
It's
just
a fun little like. It would just be nice to even not kill yourself, but to like if you could put yourself into a coma for a little bit,
just like a
like
week.
a 6 week. No, I'd say
Yeah.
like 6 months.
6. You want?
6 months. Let me just have some restart time.
Yeah, true.
That's like it is nice. You should be able to do that.
That would be nice to go into a medical coma and have like a doctor restrict your calories. Use like
If you could lose weight, save
exactly.
money on your rent, like it could be great.
exactly. Yeah, you're saying like your medical insurance basically covers your rent for a year. You're saving up money.
You don't even need rent.
People
for a
are
year.
still
You're not going to even be there. Move your shit
contribute-
into
yeah.
a fucking storage unit.
Patreon, there's still some dumbasses that left their credit card on there. You come out, you got like 10 G's in the bank.
It's funny because
You're ripped.
I do that as a joke and people are just like horrified. I'm like, but you never just thought of going into a coma for a little bit, like maybe not 6 months, but like a month. Like the pandemic was nice for a little bit,
For sure.
a couple of months. You're not going in. You're not like fighting traffic every day. You know what I mean? You're just not going to a job you hate.
Especially if you could still dream. That would be nice. If you could like somehow have them like do
I
whatever.
don't even want to dream.
You don't-
I
you wanna go deep?
I don't, because who knows what I'm going to dream of.
You're not going to enjoy it. That's true. You can
I
be
just
stuck in a
want a
nightmare.
time out.
Yeah.
I want no dreams. I just keep me alive and nothing. And like, I guess you have to have people work your limbs so they don't,
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
or
you'd
like
have to,
turn you over. Or
they'd have to
whatever.
put you on like a rotisserie machine, just kind of like rotate your
I love
body.
that.
Yeah. It'd be kind of nice. Yeah. I don't, but the problem is it would go by like that. It'd be like when you get surgery, they would put you out and you just
Oh,
go,
that's probably
and you'd
true.
come up right away. That's why you need the
You
dreamscape,
do need the dreams. Okay.
or they have them like wake you up
You're
out
convincing
of it.
me.
Wake you up. The dreams would be nice, or wake you up out of it. Like every 2 days, like you just did 2 days. Like, sweet, what happened? They give you a
Just
quick,
keep putting you
they
back
give you a
out.
quick like rundown. Like, dude, Trump just elected 3 guys. Just like, okay, cool, and they put you back
They
out.
put you back out. And then depending on what they tell you, you decide how long you want to be out for.
That's not a
You're
bad
like,
point.
your ex-boyfriend is remarried. I'll go out for 6 months.
I'll go off. So what's the single phase gonna be like? That's
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I might. I always say I'm going to just be single, and I always end up dating some
panic
dummy.
and you get lonely. Yeah.
Or
kind
it's
of the
just so
move.
easy. People like from your past just keep coming back because they're so shitty that no one wants them. So they're just a Rolodex of garbage constantly. They're just coming back nonstop.
That was my pattern. Not that specifically, but I'd be in a relationship and I do think like when you live with a woman specifically, like they do make you better. Like you're kind of more organized. You're dressing better.
Sure.
So then I get to that point. I'm like, dude, if I was single, I'd get so much pussy.
Right, because I'm a better version of myself.
I'm a better version of myself. And then I would get out of the relationship and then just devolve and be like, oh, and I always remember like, oh yeah, I'm like an anxious loser. And then I would like just become, and I'd be like, I'm going to work on myself and whatever. And I would just like slowly panic because I was so lonely and just slam the button again and just
What
get
you gotta
right back
do
into
is
the
be
thing.
in a relationship while you're getting better, and then also cheat. That's how you get the best of both worlds. I'm not a fan of cheating.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you could cheat and get through it. It's like it kind of could make you better.
Are you saying get away with it and then like recommit and double down? Or
Like
just jump ship?
have them find out. See how if you
Yeah.
guys can work through it. Like nobody really works through anything anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Like back in the day, there was like a genocide or a potato famine. Like that's hard, and you guys got to work through it. And it's like, can you and your wife work through her sleeping with a dude?
No, I think the other way around is way more tolerable, honestly.
I mean, you guys would never made it through the potato famine. I got to be honest with that attitude. Your whole family's
I
gonna
wonder.
starve.
Well, I wonder about that because I'm always kind of like
Would you prefer an emotional cheating or a physical cheating?
emotional.
Really, but that's so much more intricate. You spend so much more time talking to somebody and getting to know them. And there's like feelings. Like
That's what girls do with all their friends. So it's like, yeah, I'm not going to be like, that's bullshit.
But you're
It's
not
like,
jealous of her friends. You're jealous of this guy that she just fucks.
If she thought another guy was funny, I would be pissed about that. If she's like, he's
So
so
even if
funny.
she doesn't have sex with him, she just thinks he's hilarious. She's like sneakily watching Brendan Schaub videos.
Any fuck, I mean, obviously he's going to take her down. I would be, no, sex would bother me the most.
Yeah, that's what I was.
For sure. Sex would bother me the most, but like if she was like, if she was like confiding in somebody and telling them like,
Like stuff
secrets
about
and
you.
shit. Stuff
It's
about
like,
me,
I hate, I
I'd be
hate the way
furious.
he fucks me. And I also think Brendan Schaub's funnier than him. That would be so brutal.
That would be tough, but there is also part of me that wants to discover like a huge cache of just like dastardly text where it's like, I fake it every time. I can't wait and just read
just
it
to make yourself feel
and just
bad.
see, yeah, and just be like, motherfucker. There's part of me that like would like to like, stumble upon that.
There's something to hurting your own feelings. Like
Exactly.
I'll go.
That's why
on
you read
Red-
the comments. That's
Yeah,
why I
I
read the
mean, I go on
comments.
Reddit. I googled myself on Reddit, and I was like, that was not great.
And it never stops. It doesn't
It
matter.
never stops, and it's always like, this person sucks. I got 5 minutes into their special, and you're like, you didn't even get to any of the good stuff.
Dude, first 5 minutes of just settling in. I was kind of like, I got to be kind of detached a little bit because like, like Shane was doing more of the stand up. He was really in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I was like, I'm just like kind of like a cool guy. I don't even care about this stuff. And then I put out a special on YouTube and like comments on podcasts. I was like, whatever. When it was my special, I would read the negative comments and I was like breathing heavy. I was like, oh, that really fucked me up. Like reading
That's the
those.
thing too. It's like, I know I'm not going to be for everybody. So it's like,
Yeah.
that is part of it.
For sure. But I'm talking the day. It was YouTube.
One person was like, she was ugly with her other hair color, and then she dyed it again. Now she's even uglier. That actually just made me laugh because I'm like, it's actually the same color.
That's really
But
funny.
he's like, yeah, you're even uglier.
That's fucked up. It's also fucked up when someone like studies you for 6 months and then slams you. It's like, dude, you've done way too. This was too much research.
Right. They've spent a lot of time though.
Yeah, you know that is really funny. It is every now and again you will get one that's so oddly specific you laugh. You're just kind of like, what the fuck?
That just makes you laugh. Some of it is just like, I remember when somebody said something mean to Sarah Silverman and she replied something like, I could tell you're just hurting. And then like she talked to this guy and then like he was just hurting and like she got like paid for him to get therapy. I mean, I'm not going to do that. I want you to be very unhealthy.
Yeah.
But like she did that. It's like most of these people are just hurt themselves.
Damn. And then they had sex, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe I have no idea what they're thinking. I
Yeah.
was like, maybe someone died in their family. I don't know.
That happens. I've tried to go that route, but I've done that passive aggressively. We're like, yeah, you must be hurt. And in my head, I'm like, fuck you, dude. Go get the help you seek. No, I do feel that way too. Genuinely, like
I think
when someone-
responding to comments is the worst. I almost
Don't do
not
it.
responding to any.
Don't do it. But I do genuinely. And this is like the dilemma. This is, I would say, the Shabian dilemma, where it's like, if someone's attacking you online, he doubled down, was like, he pointed the finger back, and he's like, you're actually the loser, and it's like that's the worst fucking thing. And it's like it takes two to tango. So it's
if
like,
somebody says that, you have to be like, I am a loser.
I am a loser. I'm a fucking pathetic worm. I'm thankful you acknowledge that, and you get to
Yep.
continue selling
amazing.
liquid death and making money. And that's
I
the
want to sell liquid death.
that's the job. You have to be like, yes, I'm a pathetic worm. More politicians should do that. Just be like, you're right. I'm a
I remember
disgusting, pathetic
something-
worm. I'm a pervert, and I just want to just continue representing you guys.
Somebody told me that somebody brought up to Trump, like somebody said this bad thing about you, and he was like, "Well, good luck to them." And I'm like, "What a great response!" And also, you're like, "Good luck to them."
Yeah, true. Good luck
It's
to
like, sure. What else can you do?
them. Yeah, true. Good luck
It's
to
like
them.
there's no way to really hurt you when you act like you're not hurt. You're like, "Yeah, good luck to them."
Yeah, that's true. But then it's like, do you want? Well, yeah, that's absolutely true. But then the fear is like, am I going to become detached from reality? Then one day, just my decline will be, precipitous. And
I think you'll probably just shoot up a mall. So I
True.
don't think you're gonna. I think one day you just push everything down
And
and
then
I'm
yeah.
going on a fucking killing spree.
yeah, just kill my whole family.
You have a whole family though, so I think that will keep you in check a bit.
I think so.
I don't. I could really be rogue.
Yeah, true.
I have no one,
Yeah, you can really just kind of go nuts.
which is fun.
You're gonna
Just-
travel. It is. I actually like being alone a lot. Like I love having a family for real. I love, but it's
But
like
it's great. You have the best of both worlds. You're with your family, and then you get to escape,
true. I get to go and do stand up.
and then your wife's with these kids the whole time.
Yeah, I know, and I feel guilty,
Do
but
you?
less and less. But
Right.
Quick announcement for Irvine, California, or really all of SoCal. You guys know I'm SoCal as hell. I've been SoCal. But yeah, I'll be at the Irvine Improv 11/29. That's this upcoming weekend. Well, I guess next weekend, whatever. 11/29 and 11/30th. And I've also added a show on 11/31 or 12/1. I'm not sure how many days are in November, but you get the point. Next Friday, next Saturday, next Sunday, I'll be in Irvine, California. And let me just say for the record, fuck LA, dude. It's all about Irvine. I'm sick of people from LA being like, oh, you're going to Irvine? Ugh, I'd never go down. Fuck you, dude. Shut up. Irvine's where all the reals are, not a bunch of pretenders out in LA. I'm going to be a famous actor. No, you're fucking not. Grow up and move to Irvine. I'll see you there. God bless you all.
Gotta be the bigger man in the park sometimes.
Pardon the interruption. This may or may not be Sean Gardini speaking. And this may or may not be Sean Gardini on camera. Who is speaking and who is on camera is not important. I've come to tell you that Sean Gardini is doing stand-up comedy shows. The upcoming shows are in Cleveland, Ohio, December 8th, Buffalo, New York, December 10th, and Baltimore, Maryland, December 11th. Please come to those shows if you can. The tickets are at SeanGardini.com. Thank you.
well, it's fucked up. As I try to explain this to her, I'm like, because she recently went away, and I was like, dude, this is like fucking my God, man,
It's
this is
hard.
very hard. But I was my thing with her. I was like, yeah, but you're. I was just saying this to bother her, but I was like, but you're like naturally more disposed to being able to do. And she was just, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, this is like what you're built for. She didn't like that.
Being
at
a
all.
woman or her
Yeah,
specifically?
woman. Yeah, I said that to her just to bother. I knew I was just fucking with her, but
I mean, I could see where she gets her resentment from.
Why she can't?
Why she's fucking this guy that fucks her better, and she laughs at Shab's jokes. I mean, I'm on her side. I got to be honest.
You got it, but you have to pep her up. You got to like constantly. I don't know. I do like fucking with her a lot. I'm just kidding. I don't.
Of
I'm
course.
not genuinely coming down on her,
No,
but it
of
is
course. You're
fun.
joking.
Yeah, but it is fun to like do that and like be like, no, I'm dead serious, and just kind of like get her in a tizzy. Be like, I'm just fucking with you.
I got to talk to her and tell
Especially
her
if
not
I
to
think it's a little
respond.
bit true. Especially if I think it's a little bit true, though. If I'm like, you know what I mean?
Does she work like a full-time job? Oh, then yeah.
Yeah,
That's your job.
that's her job.
Taking care of these
My mom,
kids.
I always tell her, my mom had 6 kids, man.
I would rather have a day job than have to take care of my kids. I'd rather
You
work
think
at
so?
Yeah, I'd rather do that.
No way, dude. You can do like viral Instagram mama videos. Like, hey, mamas. That's what women started doing out of nowhere, calling each other mamas on the internet.
Hey, mamas.
Hey, mama.
I guess, but then you do that video, and then after your stuff to take care of these kids.
True. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
have like a babysitter all the time.
We have that.
Yeah, then it's not that bad.
Yeah, if you can get a permanent babysitter, you can get an au pair for like fucking,
$10.
yeah, dude.
Pretty cheap.
Cheap. Fucking snaker papers and just be like, bro,
I remember snaker papers. Does that mean like?
pull the green card and be like, you're not
Oh.
going fucking anywhere.
Damn.
That's how they, well, but you know, most people do that in sex traffic people. You could be like, no, I just want you to take care of my kids and I'll give them back when you're done.
And then you just like fuck them. And then they're also taking care of the kids. They're like, this is crazy. I'm doing 2 jobs and I'm getting paid for 1. Your wife's just out shopping.
Yeah, she's just shop. That is kind of like a, it would be nice though to like get so rich that you could just become like the whole family could become completely apathetic toward each other. You can just like simultaneously like
Yeah, I
drown
mean, I
yourself
would
in
have loved if
materialistic-
like my family would have like tried to buy my love.
yeah,
Like throwing money at a situation sounds like the nicest thing.
yeah.
I would
Yeah,
love that.
People do get resentful about that. Like, you just only bought me presents. It's like, dude, some people don't buy you shit.
And some people don't buy you shit, and they're not even there anyway.
Yeah,
So now
true.
you're getting nothing.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
I'd prefer just buying.
Or maybe you
finding
do
out.
need love. I try to like I am like I almost over index. So I like bother my little kids. They're 2 and 4, and I'm like, I love you guys, and they're just like, dude, shut up. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Do they speak yet? The
Yeah, they
4-year-old?
talk. Yeah,
Oh, the
4 and the
2-year-old
2-year-old
does too?
talks too. Yeah,
Oh wow, I didn't realize that they talk that young.
yeah. They know that's
Do you have kids? 3 kids with the same lady? Yeah. How old are they? 12 to baby. Wow, it's a big gap to start over.
Yeah, that does. But no,
Was
they
that like a mistake? They all were. Okay.
3.
3
Nice.
mistakes. Each time you were like, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then it's on
I'm
you.
I'm due for a mistake. Although my I've been pretty good about not like no, you know, I would I was like I've always banked on having one child by mistake, but both the 2 were like intentional, planned, yeah.
So you
Planned
still have
pregnancy.
another mistake baby come in.
That's
Like your
what
first one.
that's kind of what I'm kind of
I
saying.
want that for you.
You do? I'd be excited.
I think you're excited for it.
I am.
Yeah.
I always
I want your wife to get the boy.
she wants the boy. She wants the boy
And then
big
she
time.
could love the boy, you could love the girls, and that's how you start your fucking army.
That's how we start the fight, the battle. Either the girl, yeah, but the girls they'd be older than the boy, and I would just they'd train to just use like relational aggression and just
Yeah, but
psyop
he's
them.
gonna be stronger than them at some point.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll put them in dresses and shit. We'll queer them up for a little bit.
And then your wife's gonna make the girls just dress like boys. You're really gonna fuck these kids up just for your own personal gain. I kind of love it.
I should. I always, it is a real like it's a sorry my nose is. It's a serious concern, man.
Your kids being trans,
Not that. I mean,
they would only probably be trans for a little bit. It's kind of like a phase for most people, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
I do worry. I don't worry that much about that, but that would kind of blow. If like one of my daughters had like a full on like, basically a better mustache than me, I'd be kind of like, I wouldn't like. I just, it's one of those things where I'm not like, you know, ideologically.
I would say like maybe don't do the drugs and stuff until they're like sure.
Yes. Well, that's but then
You
it's
just
like.
try it on for a bit. Well, just dress like a boy and stuff.
I
Do
feel like
that.
all girls dress like boys now, though. It's kind of normal.
I dressed like a boy for most of my childhood, but like I just think it's like okay, then like let's see what else you want to do.
Yeah.
That's like a
Don't take the
guy's
drugs.
thing.
Don't take the testosterone.
Don't take the testosterone until you're sure you want like a dick.
Yeah.
So
Have you seen the dicks, by the way?
I've looked them up. It's not like great.
Yeah.
Just wear a strap on. It's like for your own. I've heard stories where people are like, so you still get that urge to come, but you can't now. I think that was a girl going to a boy or a boy going to a girl. I'm not sure which one it was, but they're like, you still get that urge and now you can't even come.
Fuck. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So if you're a girl who became a guy, all the test is like telling your body like we gotta come now, but there's not the means.
I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's like a little pump. You have like one of your balls is a pump that you kind
Okay.
of pump it up. Maybe that's who my wife's cheating on me with.
the pump guy, the pump trans.
Newly formed pump trans.
Do you think your wife's cheating on you?
No, I don't. I don't think. I mean, here's the thing: you'll never know. As a guy, guys. I think get caught way easier, and women could they could get away with it forever. There's no way.
Especially you're on the road a lot. You know, you could both be cheating. It takes a lot of trust from both of you.
True.
Yeah.
And I will say, I can say it with a straight face. It's like I don't cheat.
I don't think you do, and I do love that about you.
Thank
like
you. I
that. I
appreciate
think you
that.
do love your wife.
I
and
do.
I do love that, and I would hate to like have to ruin that for you guys.
Yeah. No.
It better be good.
I am. I will be. I
But
think
also,
about
if you start cheating on your wife, I'd be like,
It'd be
tell me all about this girl. I'd be like, I'm on your side, actually. So I'll switch sides very easily. I have very little allegiance. So
Well, it is one of those things where it's like, it's understandable. And like I always judged. I would like hear about that. I'm like, what a fucking moron. Like, why you have family? Why would you? And then as you get older, you're like, it can happen, man.
it's
like,
especially like if you're on the road, you're traveling. The problem with you is you're pretty well known, and it's so easy to probably get in touch with your wife and tell her.
Social media,
So it's like
yeah.
it is harder for you, I think.
I think so, with the social media and all that stuff. And it's just one of those things where you just know.
Is it worth it? It's like it
Exactly.
might blow up my whole family. Is this worth it?
And it's just, it's like, that moment as soon as it's over.
As soon as it's over, you just
a-
regret.
Just an ocean of dread for the rest of my life. And that kind of keeps me kind of in check.
and I would
And it's just not, you get to a point where it's like, I have nothing to offer like a woman. It's like I'm married, I have kids. I would only
Right.
I'd be taking from that person and then just like blowing up my own life.
Yeah, it's
Kind of
really
what I tell
not worth
myself.
it.
Yeah, that's what I tell myself. I just go, and I'm not really the kind of like romance cover, like one night stand. It's just,
It's not going to be beautiful.
no, exactly. It's not going to be beautiful, and that's not really what I offer.
You're not going to like lay her down and put roses.
Not going to blow her mind. Yeah, it was
You're
just.
not going to blow her mind either.
That's what I'm saying. It would just
Yeah.
be. So I'm very like.
You'd both regret it.
It would be somebody trying to horn in on my life and resources, and me foolishly.
You should give them money though.
I would. I'd have
good.
to.
Yeah.
I'd have to gag them. It'd be like money, gag order.
Whatever you need. Now I'm just paying for your apartment. I'm paying for your apartment so you don't tell my wife. I'm just being extorted.
But yeah, it is. I will say with the social media stuff, it's like, dude, you used to be able to like start a family. You could like leave your family and just go 30 miles and just.
You could have another family and not even leave them.
That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
it was now it's like with social media, fucking 23andMe. You get a DNA test. It's like bam. That it all will come out in the wash eventually. That's the one thing I've told my wife that I say if you do end up cheating on me,
You're going to find out.
I'll find out. Yeah, I'll find out. Well, she'd be pregnant, so I would be able to see that. But if I were to do it,
You think she would automatically get pregnant? If she cheated on you?
I don't know. I mean, I'm saying there'd be proof. Like if
Give her some credit that she's not going to get fucking knocked up cheating on you. What a crazy thing. Like she can't do it. She has to get like a load blown in her. Give her a little credit.
True. That's true. But I did explain that to my wife. I was like, it's obviously not worse for a woman to cheat or anything like that, but there is a biological component to it where it's like a guy can't get, like a woman can never be a cuckold. A guy could be a cuckold. Like the end of female cheating could result in you like spending 20 years raising a kid that's not yours.
That's the cuckold.
That's
part?
what a cuckold is. A cuckold is just anyone whose wife has sex.
Right. But
I
you're
think
saying like,
the woman version is called a cuck queen,
oh, okay.
which is it's funny terminology, but it's not as like
You know, just make her not come also. That will make me come. You disappointing another person. I'm getting off on this. This is so hot that you can't please either of us.
they're just both mad at me eventually. But yeah, it's like I've told her, I'm like, there's something that is like extra sinister about like a woman can cheat, get pregnant, and then just be like, yo, this is yours, which is like, that's a different level or a different layer of like monstrosity.
But if she cheated on you with a black eye, it would probably come out a little darker.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
What?
This is true, but it's like once you're like an interracial kind of mix, the shades do differ.
Okay.
So if the kid was like black as hell, I could, maybe ask some questions, but like they'll like the hues can be wildly different. Like if you go to like South America,
Okay.
where it's like everyone's been kind of like mixed up a lot.
You
Dude,
never know what
you
you're
can have
getting.
very lights and then very, yeah, exactly.
What if it
almost
comes
like,
out a little Asian?
then I would know. Then I would say,
You'd be like, but the hues are in between. The hues are there. You don't know what's happening.
that is my favorite thing though. I've met a couple people where I'll be like, they're like, oh, you have kids, and I'll show them a picture, and they'll be like, oh, is your
She's
wife
Puerto Rican.
I'm like, no, my wife's from Sweden. And they'll be like, and I'll watch them be like, what the fuck? And I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. My wife's black. But it's a fun
it's
trick I
fun.
like to do. But yeah, she like says our kids look like they're Puerto Rican. That's her. She likes to say that out loud. She says, my Puerto Rican babies. And it's funny because we're in like a pretty liberal, like well-to-do white area. And it's like people get kind of like, you're not allowed to say my Puerto Rican baby like that.
So
I mean,
they
she's allowed. She can do whatever she wants. But it's like, it is funny watching people get kind of uptight. Like, the fuck?
that she has Puerto Rican kids.
Well, they're just white and black, so they look like they're Puerto Rican.
Right.
But they are.
People are
they're-
upset
they
by
technically-
that.
People are kind of uncomfortable with like irreverent references to race.
Yeah.
That's like, and I've noticed that it's more like a kind of like a white liberal thing where it's kind of like, what the fuck?
I always find like whenever white people get uncomfortable about race, it means their families had lots of slaves.
Definitely, dude.
Because you're like,
yeah, dude, for sure. If you're white and rich, that's what I was saying with like reparations. It's like, let's just find out whoever had slaves and just make them pay a bunch of money, and then
right.
most-
I'm not against that.
me either. I think that'd be fair. It'd be like, dude, you guys had them. Fork the money and just fucking.
I wish my family had lots of slaves.
Sure,
so I
you'd
could
be
have been
killing it.
rich.
You'd be killing it,
I'm-
yeah.
We were very poor, unfortunately. We didn't even have one.
You didn't have a single one. I don't think we
One.
had them. I like don't want to find out. That would make my situation very awkward if I found out. I
But
don't,
now you're providing for these kids and having a better life for them. It's actually like the best come up.
true. This is true.
Just
but
spin it how you want, Matt.
this is true. Yeah, like I've come a long way. But yeah, I don't think we've had slaves. But the yeah, that's got to be crazy though to find that out. Some people like do learn that and they're like, fuck. Just sucks. For, I mean, I don't know. It's like you didn't do it, but it's also just kind of
It's
sucks.
like everyone was doing it.
True.
It's like Molly.
Yeah, true. Slaves are like Molly.
I don't know. It was just trying to fit in. I didn't want any.
Yeah, it was just the summer of 1869. It was just everyone.
My friend got me one for my birthday.
They say a slave was as expensive as a car, basically. So that was like everyone's like, yeah, that's like not everybody. It was like
Not everyone could afford it.
that's what I'm saying. It would
Right.
that was basically when you adjusted the price. It was like a brand new car. That's expensive. I didn't know. Like that's pricey.
Very pricey, but like what kind of new car? Like a Civic?
I don't know. But I would imagine. I don't know. Maybe there's different. Maybe there's different ones. But like I think it was kind of like it was the equivalent to like $25,000. I think I could be wrong about that. That's what I heard. And I
You know,
was
some
like,
people
damn.
probably couldn't really afford it, but they got one and made them do the work like 6.
True. Yeah. Oh my God, that's been crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I worked with a guy one time when I was in how old was I? I was in high school, and it was a pool company, so we were just like digging pools and like painting pools, all this stuff, and maintaining them.
Digging
as well.
pool seems like brutal work.
It fucking sucked so bad, but I
Yeah.
remember it was literally it was the worst job I've ever had by far. The guy would stand on the edge of a pool that you were like they used a machine for a lot of it. Then you had a hand shovel like the edges to like kind of cut it in, and he would stand on the edge of this like fucking hole and just be like, "Why is your shovel stop?" And he would just like a fucking like prison line. He would just be like,
Ugh.
and you had to do it the whole time. You had to move. If you stop for a second, he'd be like, "Why is that shovel not moving?"
Like, I think you're looking for Ukrainians.
Dude, well, eventually his brother, for real, he's-
They're going to do the most work. I'm actually not. So this is what you get with an
well, dude,
Irish.
his brother showed up one day, and his brother came to the pool yard, and he had like a Mexican dude with him. And he was like, he like showed this Mexican guy off like he was like a fucking Tesla robot.
Oh, I bet.
Because he was like, yo, dude, you got to get yourself one of these. And he was just like, these motherfuckers are crazy. And he was
I'd
just
be like, that's what you're looking for, not this. This is not an updated model.
I'm about to go to college next year. But yeah, he introduced this guy to Mexicans. Like it was like a new technology. It was crazy.
But did he hire a bunch of Mexicans?
No, it was me.
He's like, I want these outdated models.
He's like, I want these shitty white guys. Yeah, it was me and the one guy who had seniority. It turned out to be a bit of a freak. He was like, I went with him on his like whatever it was, like a maintenance route, and he was like, we go in his car and we get to like smoke weed all day. And he was like, yeah, it's like otherwise you'd be digging holes. So I got to do the maintenance thing. But then like we like would smoke weed and play Tiger Woods golf at his house all day. We would like finish our jobs quickly and then he like made this guy a lot of money so he could do whatever he wanted. And then he like when we were playing Tiger Woods golf and just smoking weed, I was like in high school, and he like came to he did something where like he was just washing his clothes.
It sounds
He's
like it's
like-
getting sexual.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It never got fully sexual, but I remember like him just like walking to the laundry machine in his boxers. I mean, like it's fucking weird.
Right. That's how it starts out.
Exactly. But there was another guy I worked with who was there who he was like, we had the similar status. It was me and him were bottom of the totem pole. Then he had this like guy who was like journeyman who could, actually know what the pool machines did. That guy, the boss hated him so much he would flip the dumpster over every day and make him pick up the trash because he wanted him to quit so he didn't have to pay him unemployment.
Ugh.
But that guy, we've like married in together, like his family married into my family, and like so I was talking to his brother, and I'm like, dude, like I worked with your brother, and he was like, yo, that guy was like one day pulled his pants down, and was like shaking his ass to his brother, and I'm like, dude, he was kind of getting some weird freaky shit to me, but it wasn't that bad. Unless I just blocked it. Unless we like made out and I blocked it out
You
of my
probably
head.
did.
Unless we like
You're
fucked.
playing golf and then you're making out. And you're like, hey, can you do my laundry also? It's like, I'll wash all your clothes. Just take them all off.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, he only ever like walked in his boxers. In my head, I'm like, I think I fucked that guy one time. No, it was pretty tame, but I was like, yeah, it was too good to be true. It was like just fucking plying me with weed and PlayStation.
Oh, you were like so close to getting your butt fingered.
I know, dude. I was so close.
You got out of there? What
Yeah,
happened?
I just quit. I was
okay.
like, yeah, I was. It was like a summer job, and I was like trying to work all summer. Then eventually, I went to the beach for like a week with my aunt and uncle, and I was like, I quit.
They
like 2
pulled
weeks.
you out of it.
Yeah, I just like grabbed money I could from that place and just fucking took off. But
You were so close.
I was so close to getting it. I was on the chopping block to get fingered, and I think he was planning on fingering me right before I went to the beach, maybe. But I don't know.
He's
but
like, well, if you don't say anything about me and my boxers, then I know you're kind of cool with it.
I think so. But yeah, it was. Have you ever had any like really fucked up jobs like that?
Where there's like a sexual component. I
Yeah,
remember
whatever.
I did stupid things like me and my friend would go on a boat with guys we didn't know. And I'm like, oh, we could have definitely gotten raped.
Oh,
And we
yeah.
were young. We were like 17 or 18.
Ah,
So it's like, you think back to that, you're like, that was pretty dumb. Just getting in cars with guys you don't know and going
Yeah.
to movies.
yeah, that's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to hang out this like it was like a movie. Everyone would tell their parents we're going to the movie theaters. It's called Painter's Crossing. It was just like a shopping center that had a movie theater, and you would like just hang. You would tell your parents to go to the movies, and instead you would like stand in a parking lot and be like fucking dumbasses.
They think about the movies. We're out on the corner freezing.
Yeah, it was freezing outside, but eating ice cream at Friendly's. But I remember that there was always like older dudes that could like come up in like a cool Civic and just like absolutely prey on the 8th grade girls, and you're like, please don't go with them.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, they would like
I
pull
remember-
like old high school guys would pull up, and you're like, dude, can you guys please get the fuck out of here?
Me and my friends went to the movies to go see B4. Do you remember that like Chris Rock movie?
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty bad. But anyway, this guy has like a
Wait, hold on.
tweet-
CB4. I'm thinking of MIB. I don't know what I'm thinking of.
No,
MIB.
CB4 is like, I think Chris Rock's maybe first movie. It's pretty bad.
What year was this?
Probably 94, 95.
I didn't see that. I have a thing when people ask me about a movie, I lie and say I saw it, and then
Oh,
I
okay.
catch myself. And
I
go,
actually
didn't see
like
one."
that.
Yeah.
I like that you do that.
Sorry, I do that every time. Someone says that you see this movie, I go, yes.
Yeah.
And I go,
And then when they start asking, you're like, well, maybe I'm misremembering.
yeah. I don't know what it is. And I'll be like, yeah. And then they'll be like, remember this part? And I'll be like, I used to be like, yeah. And then I don't laugh, and then they'll be like, all right, I feel dumb for
Just
bringing
be
it up.
honest. You were talking at one point and I spaced out. Like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of how it is. Like, and it's not because I wasn't interested. You said something and my brain just started going
For
on
sure.
the trail.
I appreciate the honesty, dude.
Yeah, it's like everyone lies about
So what was up?
everything.
What was up with CB4?
Anyway, so me and my friends meet these guys on the street. He has like a Civic wagon. He's like, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Raul. And he has like Christmas lights in it. We all go to the movies in this guy's car. And it's like, thinking back, you're like, these guys were like decent guys. They didn't like attack us or rape
Yeah.
us or anything. And then you're like, that was pretty dumb.
Yeah, man. I'm terrified.
And
man.
you have daughters too.
I am absolutely fucking
They're
terrified.
going to be exotic because they're Puerto Rican.
I know, and they're beautiful girls, man. They're beautiful
Better-
girls. My wife
you're gonna have
reminds
to
me.
watch.
Yep. That yeah. I spent a lot of my day fantasizing about just like beating a young man to death as like a
That's fun.
as an old man, just being like, ugh. I've already like thought about like setting aside resources to like just like what I would do to a person if they
Did
were like
anything to
hitting
your
her or
kid.
did
Oh,
anything
yeah.
terrible. It's like my one thing is I'd like to hire a bunch of like homeless people or crackheads to just like throw a brick at somebody
Okay, yeah.
for the rest
you
of
could
his
do
life.
that.
For the rest of his life, I'm like, dude, you'll get pelted with a rock for the rest of your life at any given time.
Right.
and it's private investigators. I was like awake last night thinking about this.
There's a whole system where you could do it and get away with it.
Exactly. Oh, I would definitely get away with it if I just paid like homeless guys to throw rocks at somebody, like just like
Unless
once
you
every
started
2
paying
years.
them too much and then they started their own life.
True.
You got to pay them just enough to keep them on the streets.
Oh, for sure. I would like giving them like heroin and shit.
Smart.
Keep them like I'd keep them.
Highly addicted, highly poor. On the streets constantly.
The private eye would be nice though. The private eye, I really want to start. I'm like, I could follow one person. I could like put out the money to like follow, just get the full detail. Like one of my brothers, just like, what are they really up to?
You could just even pay one of them to do it.
True. Yeah, private eye for
Because you're
me.
going to be like on the, on the road doing shows. And
I'd
stuff.
have to, for my alibi, I'd probably try to leave the country. But I would like to private eye.
I don't think you should leave the country now. Your kids are really abandoned.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's
They're
true.
going to be strippers now.
No, I'm saying for like a week while like,
Oh,
whatever
week.
crime I order, I want to leave the country while it happens. So I come back.
That's very obvious. Just go to Minneapolis. You're fine.
A good point. Yeah, that's
Just go
true.
do
I'll do
shows.
hilarities in Cleveland.
Go do hilarities in Cleveland. Some guys getting pelted with stones.
But yeah, I like thought about that last night. Like, would it be an overreach if I had like a private investigator like follow?
No.
Yeah, right. That wouldn't be crazy. Not like out of a almost as a precautionary. Or it's like she started dating someone. Just
Sure.
like, just
Look
follow
into their
them around.
family.
Yeah, like the whole family.
You're not going to want to know what she's doing though, because there's a certain like sexual component. You're not. Gonna
I don't
wanna
want that.
know.
I'm
Yeah.
saying the guy. I'm not going to like spy on them.
God.
That would be.
Oh yeah, just spy on the guy. Yeah, his whole family.
Do you see
Spy
the
on all
Black
them.
Mirror episode where the mom has the thing where she can watch the daughter?
Yes.
There's a thing on Black Mirror where they had the mom can like see her daughter at all times and it just like
That's
watched
like
her
not
daughter
something.
have sex.
Oh,
and
that's
it
not
was,
something you want.
It was rough.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, I don't want that, but I just want to like just keep tabs on it. Just like, dudes can be just fucking just dastardly.
Piece of
Like,
shit.
Yeah, like there's like guys out there. I'd like to believe for
Maybe
me.
one will be gay.
That'd be ideal.
Women are also crazy though.
Yeah,
A little physical abuse, I would take over emotional abuse.
Yeah, true. Yeah, women can really fuck you up, like mentally.
For sure.
That's their weapon.
I specialize in it.
Yeah, you can fuck with somebody? What's your go-to move?
Break up with you, block you, come back.
Oh no. No. And then what?
The breakup, they come back. It's like this cycle. It's like a cyclical cycle.
Yeah.
And it's mostly I'm doing that because they're not good for me. But then I'm also just in this chaotic cycle. It's like kind of like my childhood,
Right, right.
fighting, going back, fighting.
But how is that weaponized against the other person? Do you know deep down, like how would you like just try to absolutely like wreck someone mentally?
It depends what I want to like make them like more into me or make them miss me. Like,
Fuck, dude, this is so scary. This
very
is so
scary.
dude.
It depends what I want to do. What is my mission? Tell me my mission.
Just to like knock them down, just like try to devastate them or make them feel bad.
I mean, you could just do jokes about them.
That sucks. Yeah.
I was like talking to this doorman, and I remember one time he's like, "I don't just open doors." I'm like, "What do you open windows?"
That's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, I mean, like you could. It's so easy to do.
Yeah.
because men's egos are so fragile.
Yeah. Well, also it's like, dude,
Or like your dick is
the
you
nu-
suck in bed.
the
Like
nuclear
there's just so many things.
penis.
you could do.
Your penis sucks as that's like nuclear option. Like it's one of the things as a man you have to wonder like, what does she really think about this? And it's like you don't want to know. Obviously, I've went into that cave before in previous relationships. Like, just tell me, and it's just like crippling. You're like, wait, what?
What did you ask them in terms of what they think about you as a person?
No, I don't care about that. I was like, how big is my dick compared to all the other dicks?
Oh, that's a tough question. That's a tough question.
I thought I wanted the answers, and I was just like, really? This is the last guy you're with? Okay, fuck. But
Guys
it's,
with huge dicks usually are not great in bed, though. I will say that. I'd rather an
Preach,
average
preach,
size. I'd
sister.
rather an
Stand at the
average
podium.
size dick. I'd rather an average size guy that does all the stuff than a guy that like sticks a finger in for a second and then has sex with you. And you're like,
congratulate you! Just won over our entire fan base, dude. If you were worried about it for a second, they love
guys,
you.
can you put this to the beginning of the action? Can you move this to the beginning?
I'll do one of those.
Average size dicks are where it's at.
I'll do that from like the
Average
YouTube
size dicks
teaser.
are where it's at. Nobody wants a big dick.
This girl makes a lot of sense, man. I really like the way she's fucking thinking. I also look, and I could just, I'm not like trying to talk about guys with big dicks like they're like bad, but I feel like they do carry a more of a Machiavellian kind of personality.
Yeah, because they have this big dick, but usually that's all they do is have a big dick.
Yeah.
So it's like if you just have that and like don't do foreplay, you don't do anything about like for someone else, it's like it just sucks. It's not great.
Eventually, it all. I knew one guy in my life who was, it was like someone we doing. We had like we kind of like a professional relationship, and he apparently had a giant dick, and he remember him telling me like, bro, he's like living with this lady, and I remember being like, man, she's really putting up with a lot, and he's like, I'm controlling her mind with my dick, and that was what he told me. And for a minute, I was like, maybe he is. I'm like, well, good for him.
Some girls are size queens and they want a huge dick.
But it all fell apart. It did.
did.
Eventually, I think she found a bigger dick. That's a problem. Someone finds another big dick. I guess you got to like flip a lot of stones, but eventually you find another one.
Find
You're
another,
like,
but now this guy could do more damage than the other guy.
true.
If you're like really into big dicks, I guess you would put up with a lot.
Yeah. But it all came crashing down because I remember being like, man, that's a thing. I didn't know that. And then eventually, like, he got kicked out of the house, and I was like, well, mind control. MK Ultra is apparently seized too. It's fucking.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was kind of that was like a weird thing. That's never really been my play. I've never tried to like control a woman's mind.
I don't know if this.
I didn't
guy
know it
was
was an option. I didn't know you can
I
just
don't know
like.
if this guy was controlling her mind either.
I don't think he did. I got kicked out of her house.
Yeah.
And she called the police on him.
It sounds like we
kept
dated
all
the
his
same
money.
person. Where's this guy from?
Pennsylvania.
Well, I've dated some Pennsylvania trash.
Really?
Keep going.
True.
He didn't have a huge dick though.
Yeah, this guy. He called it. Yeah, well, but he. Yeah, it was always. I've always been kind of fascinated. So as a guy too, like you'll just be like chilling with the guy for a long time, then you just learn he has a huge dick, and you're like, what the fuck? You've been
Who cares? That's like
I
not
don't
a
care
thing.
anymore. I don't care
Yeah.
anymore. But it was just. It's. Well, sorry. What were you saying? You don't think it's a thing?
I don't like. I get it. Some people really love huge dicks, but to me, it's like what you can do with it, like what your other skills are, kind of are better than just having like this one thing you're.
Yeah, true.
Because like you're not even necessarily good at it. You just have it.
Okay, so like when it goes like all the way to the back, you're saying like take it or leave it.
I told the guy, I was like, hey, I don't come like that. And he's like, oh, what should I do? He's like, because girls just be coming from that. So like he didn't even know. I was like, well, first of all, a lot of them are lying to you. But like he's almost 40 and like he did not even know that. He's like, oh, girls just be coming like that. I'm like, yeah, not most of them.
This is a sick answer though. I'm gonna do my wife that. I'd be like, oh, girls usually just be coming from that, dude. I don't know what.
He's like, so what should I do? It's like, so this guy doesn't even know.
Yeah.
So
What,
he's
he didn't
just-
know to like put it in and go fast as possible?
the jackhammer move. That's actually his only move. He's like in another world.
Like, this isn't for you. This is for me. I need
Oh,
to-
for sure, it's for him. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that is very funny. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't have. I used to be like as a younger man, I was very like hung up. I'd be like, oh my god, like where do I stand? And then you get older, you're like, what the fuck, man? I don't care. But it doesn't matter. It's one of those things too. It's like there's an expiration date on that. If you're like priding yourself at being awesome at sex, it's like, well, guess what, dude?
Yeah, and
There's an
also
end date
this
to
guy
that.
was like, well, the one thing you shouldn't talk about is how a guy has sex. And I'm like, that should have tipped me off that he's not good.
What do you mean to talk about?
He's like, you shouldn't like, I guess, criticize how a man is in bed. And then I was like, I should probably think this is not going to be good. Like, if you don't want to hear any feedback,
Yeah. That's also such a funny thing to be like, look, it's just kind of impolite for you to like tell me.
can you please not leave me a bad Yelp review? Actually, that's not going to be great for me.
I went on one online date with a person. This was the most, this was diabolical. And I don't think they genuinely did it on purpose, but this lady was very into LSD. She was like, she was working with like kids with disabilities, and she's like, I want to give it to them. And I remember being like, that's pretty nuts. You shouldn't do that. But
Right.
she told me this. I was like, I always would. That was like my big icebreaker. I'm like, what's like the weirdest date you ever went on? And this lady was like, one time I brought some acid to this guy's apartment, and like he never did it before, and we were like tripping on acid, and we started having sex, and halfway through I stopped, and I was like, I'm sorry, but you have the smallest penis I've ever seen. She's like, I gotta stop, and she just like got off and just chilled in his apartment and like finished the acid or whatever. And then she said the guy the whole time was watching like motivational videos on his YouTube while she just kind of like sat on her phone.
Why didn't he just leave?
It was his apartment.
Why didn't she just leave?
She's a fucking psycho. I don't know. But she like broke this down to him being like, bro, like you don't understand. Like this is crazy. I've never encountered anything like this.
A dick so small.
Dick's like, I can't, like, we just have to stop right now. And then I think
I've
she
dated some guys with small dicks.
really,
I went on a streak of small dicks for a lot of years.
that's kind of sick.
It was, but at one point you just look at it, you're like, I feel almost like a pedophile. This is like kind of gross. It's very small.
You just lost half the fan base.
Fuck, aren't they pedophiles? Guys.
I'm kidding. That is very funny. Yeah, that's got to be. Well, that's I mean, it is the old Louis bit where he's like, you don't know what it is until you have to go on an entire day. Was it? Did he? I think he did. Maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe I wrote that. I'm a fucking comedic genius. But the
Is that what the podium is for?
Well, did you notice my podium's so big and the guest is so
listen,
small?
it's a big dick energy
it's very
move.
phallic.
This is a very small energy.
I know. But I did do that consciously because it made me laugh to be like at a gigantic podium.
I love it.
Thank you. But the maybe subconsciously it is thing compensation. But the what the fuck? I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. Oh, that is crazy to just go on a streak and then it's like
I wasn't trying. It was happening.
Seeking it out would be crazy though if you started like matching them up.
It was just small.
How accurately do you think you can predict just looking at a person?
I have no idea.
So it's just a total.
I have no idea.
Question mark.
Yeah, I have no. You can't go by feet size. You really can't. For me, I have no idea. My friend can tell pretty accurately, but I have no idea.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How does your friend?
I don't know. She just has a gift, I think.
She's gifted. Yeah.
She's gifted.
Yeah, because the thing is, you can't then like you have a responsibility. You can't like leave the guy and be like, dude, your dick's just not cutting the mustard. Because then it's like that's terrible. So you have to like just kind of wait. What do you do? Just have to wait it out for a little bit and eventually be like, look, I don't think.
No, I mean, I remember one time I was like talking to this guy and he was like, oh, I just want to let you know I have a small dick. And like we were at
That's
his
honorable.
place. And then like, I was like, all right, well, I'll like jerk you off. But like, I'm not going to like take a number and have that added to my roster.
True.
Bring down the mean average. But listen, when a guy tells you he has a small dick, he does usually.
Yeah. The power move is when it's average and you go
It's
super small,
yeah.
and then they're like,
it's like 3
not
inches.
that bad. Yeah,
You're like,
that's
oh,
not
it's
that-
6. That's great.
Yeah, that's kind of my move to be like, it's so small. Then they go, it's not that bad. And you're like, well, yeah, whatever.
Right. They're like pleasantly surprised.
Exactly.
Yeah. That
Especially
is
the whole
move.
time on the date, you're eating. Like, how's your food? And like, by the way, my fucking dick is tiny, dude.
But then sometimes
wait till you see
sometimes
this
it
thing.
is tiny, and you're like, oh, you were not lying.
Honest Abe. At that point, you're Honest Abe. Yeah.
I told you what you were in for. It's not good.
I think that's a noble thing though, to be like, look, I got a small fucking dick. It's kind of freeing.
I would think so. And then you could also, if you date this person, just like get away with so much because their dick is so small.
Oh, you're saying you can like denigrate them or just be
You could
like,
just cheat. It's like,
yeah,
what are you
just
going
like,
to do?
what do you- dude,
Good luck
I-
finding another person to put up with that.
yeah, true. Be like, look, I would love you if your dick was bigger, but it's not. So I
I
have
do
to
love
cheat on
you, but I don't like you. I don't like you at all.
So I have to do this because of you,
If you have a small dick, you have to be good at other stuff.
for sure.
And that's why these big dick guys are not.
Yeah, that's true. You got to be very good. The one thing that is crushing in terms of from a celebrity perspective, then you get like well-known celebrities with small penises, and that kind of like hits the streets.
What was that guy's name that cheated on his wife with the nanny and he had a small dick? White guy, curly hair.
I don't know. I was
He's-
thinking. I know Arnold Schwarzenegger took
Has
down
a-
his nanny, but I don't know. I'd imagine he
wasn't
doesn't have a
him.
micro penis. That'd be
The
crazy.
talented Mr. Ripley he was in. Who's that guy? Not Matt Damon, the other one.
not Ben Affleck.
No.
J-Lo wouldn't put up with that.
Probably not.
She's probably a bit of a size queen. I don't know. I'm trying to think of
It's the guy in it.
the talented. So it's not Ben Affleck.
It's not Ben
Who's
Affleck,
the
it's
other
somebody
guy?
Jude Law.
Jude Law. Really, he's a hunk.
I know, and he's got a small dick. From what I've heard, I don't know.
Okay, but he's so handsome though, right? Wouldn't it be kind of like that would really be a
Small and thin is bad. It has to
Yeah.
at least be thick. Thickish. Just not like a finger.
okay, more like 1.5.
Like 2 at least.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Even
Sick.
if they're like 2 pinkies. That's not bad.
Oh, so you're saying like
I'm just saying, like, you prefer 2 thumbs, wide length.
I got you, but you'll take 2 pinkies. Pinkies is
great.
serviceable. 2 pinkies is serviceable.
It's on the low end.
One index
What's
finger you're
acceptable.
talking about getting probed. You're talking about getting probed. Is that out? No, for real. I'm not dick bragging at all. Is that out there?
I don't know. That's crazy. I've never come across
Damn,
that.
I was feeling real good about myself. I was like,
I'm
what a
sure there
fucking
is.
piece of shit.
If this airs in China, I'm sure there are some guys with that.
Yeah, that's. Have they done the smallest in the planet?
I think the smallest on the planet. I hope they're like some guys like, wait, have you gone to Jupiter and seen what the dicks are like out there?
Have they done smallest in the planet?
Yeah.
He's known for the smallest piece. So how does that work? They didn't have like they had a contest, didn't they? They actually had I read about this. They had a small dick contest, and they found the guy who had like the smallest dick in the world. So I think it was like trying to raise awareness. Be like, look, guys, let's destigmatize.
That's just gonna make him want to kill himself more.
Smallest dick in the world. At that point, though, you'd have to just laugh. Like,
Right,
dude,
you're
I
like,
have.
it's so crazy.
I have
It's
the
a butt.
smallest dick, and then you know where you stand. Half the torture is not knowing where you stand.
Right. If you're just the worst. You're like, but I have huge balls. My balls are just huge.
Yeah, that would be. You just
I'm going to
spray.
stick my dick in there and my balls, so you're going to get everything.
You just spray like an ungodly amount of cum out of your tiny.
You're getting
penis.
everything, man.
Yeah, that is it's an issue, and that's one guys are sensitive about, and it's. Man, I just wish my brothers out there could just just be free and be
Average
who they
is
are.
the best.
I think so too. It's best of both worlds, best of all worlds.
Average
Hard
is the
worker,
best.
you can get a little something going in sweatpants, nothing crazy, nothing to brag
Right.
about.
If there's nothing there, that's a real turn off. But also for women, you really don't know. I mean, I guess there's no way to know either if a woman's vagina is like huge.
Yeah, there's no way. That's a absolute. You can't tell at all.
Right. So you just have to go in. You're both like this.
Fingers crossed.
We have no idea if this is going to be a match or not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, people should. I would like to think people should be more like just kind of gracious about it and be like, hey, I didn't really think that worked out very well. I'll be willing to accept my half of the responsibility, and let's say I wish you the best, and maybe we find a good match.
I had an ex-boyfriend who said that like he had sex with a woman and it was just like hollow inside.
Mm.
He also didn't have a big dick. And I was like, so what do you do? He's like, you just try and hit the walls.
Yeah,
That was so funny.
you got to lean. Yeah, I guess you'd have to lean to
Yeah.
either side.
I think I did this wrong again.
That's all right. Yeah, that's
It's all coming off, I think.
good. You caught yourself on that. But yeah, that is. I feel bad. That's the thing too. Like because I feel bad for her. There could be a lady that has a like literally gigantic vagina.
I think there are.
Yeah, and
I
it's
think-
just.
I've dated guys who have said that. I'm like, is that a real thing? And they're like, yeah.
I've only ever come across one in my entire life, and I was gracious about it. I was like, thank you for letting me
Inside
do
you.
that. Yeah, like thank you. You've obviously I'm in the Hall of the Titans, but like thank you for allowing me in here
And,
to
and
Valhalla.
then what happened? You were just like, I'm out because you're loose puss.
There's a lot of other stuff going
You
on.
just make it about something else.
Yeah, I mean, I would just kind of just not respond, but the kind of dastardly. But no, I would really just be like, yeah, I'd wait like a week or two and then be like, dude, this just isn't.
I'm so busy.
Honestly, I'm like, you're a great person, but
I'm
it's
torn pretty hard. It's gonna be hard for me to keep this up.
like you were actually. I need to find someone with a bigger pussy.
Yeah, you're actually a little too small for me.
Yeah, exactly. I like to be completely lost, just completely lost and disoriented, like a float tank. I just get in there and I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
What's going on here?
Start
man?
meditating. Yeah, I wish people would. The problem is like I'll argue with my wife and then I'll come in from the shower naked and just like a tiny flaccid penis, and it's like,
You coming from an argument like that?
yeah, I'll walk in. I'm begging for it. I'm begging. I love to be punished, but I'm like coming in. I'll do that.
You won't even like get a little thing going.
If I have like the time to do it, if I'm like thinking about it, I'll always get a little thing. That's like
Okay, good.
first step. But sometimes I'll just be like, getting ready for bed, and we'll like be in that like silent zone of like huffing and puffing, and I'll walk in my head, I'm like, I dare you. I didn't know she's like this fucking look at this piece of shit. Like, and she's definitely. I know you're smiling. She's definitely.
I love when someone does that and you're like, I fucking hate you so much right now. There's no way I would ever touch you. I'd rather you go fuck a homeless person than me touch you. But is she like, sometimes she gives in because she just knows?
When you say give in, I'm talking about she's mad. I'm talking about she's looking at me, and I know she's mad at me already. So she's seeing me naked and just like I have like fucking pimples on my butt, and a tiny flaccid penis. And I know she's being like gross.
Yeah.
But I'm like, and I'm looking at her like, say something. I fucking dare you. Are you talking about me being like trying to parlay that into a sexual advance?
Yeah. Like
We
she's
have to
mad at
be-
you and then you come in and you're like, huh?
We gotta be fighting really bad for it to
Okay.
kind of go to like sexual. It has happened.
I've had sex with people where I'm like, this is almost rape. Where you're like, I'm so not into this.
I
And I'm
hate
just
this.
like praying for it to end.
Yeah, that also hurts a guy's ego. But
Not enough to stop. He's like, this hurts, but I'm gonna keep going.
that's for you guys. That's for you guys. We're like,
I'm
look,
gonna deal with that. Yeah.
that's for you guys. But I've always been a bit of a brat about that. If I'm getting like kind of maintenance sex of like, look, I know you need this, do it. I used to be very like, you're not even into it. But now I'll be gracious. I'm like, dude, thanks,
Thanks
I know
for-
this isn't on the top of your agenda, but thanks for letting me do that. That was actually.
Thanks for letting me masturbate with your vagina. That's kind of what that sex feels like when you're not into it. I don't know what's going on with this thing. That's what it feels like where you're like, I'm just going to let you masturbate my pussy.
Yeah, I'll be honest though. It's like I've gotten more gracious, but there's part of me that gets resentful. It's like, seriously, dude, like you're not feeling this at all. And that's kind of, but then it's like, what a nice thing to do. So I'm kind of torn on that issue.
I get it. It's also nice too, like if you are doing it from behind, you're really disconnected from it. If you could just be on your phone doing something,
Yeah,
that would
true.
be like the nice part for her.
Yeah, true. Just watching, just real.
She's just responding to emails because she has a lot to do.
Just watching Fighter and the Kid clips.
Just thinking about him. So wait, is he not doing stand up anymore? I don't really know much.
I think he's
about
going to
him.
get back into fighting. I've heard, by the way, I'm not trying to trash the guy. I think him as as a phenomenon, that's kind of what I'm interested in. I'm not.
I love first of all, I don't know him, so I don't like dislike him or anything.
Neither.
But someone sent me videos where he's just like in podcasts lying about stuff, and then he's on another podcast contradicting it.
That's
And
what happens when you have 95,000 people auditing your every word.
Right.
You would tear you to shreds.
Yeah, I think he said like he didn't grow up with dogs, and then someone's like he did grow up with dogs, and then he said he had a parrot, and then he didn't have a parrot or something. It's just kind of great.
It is pretty funny.
I do love that, and that's what I love about him is that.
Yeah. It is a cool story. It's like he got kind of like he was an MMA fighter, got like launched into the, I would say semi-national spotlight. Got absolutely
From MMA.
Yes.
Okay.
And he was an MMA guy. I think he knew Rogan from MMA, and then he got launched into like the role of a comedian, but just was like right at the top and just got dude, imagine like 2 years in just getting your recording.
I think somebody
your
said
set.
they liked Gringo Poppy better than my special.
It's probably my wife, dude. It's probably my nasty wife.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was all right, but I just prefer the energy brought in GP.
I know you're trying to hurt my feelings, but actually that made me laugh.
Yeah, that also made me. That is like that's one of those ones you're like, no, it's
great.
it's fucking with me. It's being mean. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was even talking about. But yeah, I don't want to throw shade to the shop man, but it was kind of a. I've heard he's nice. I heard he's a nice guy, but it was just a very. I think about it a lot, like just like how do you deal with people? They're like kind of paying for your livelihood, and part of
Right.
that is them getting to say like horrible, shitty things to you, and it's like. They're like a dad who pays your bills, and every now and again they just lash it. People get drunk too online. You forget. You read this
that's
stuff.
true. A lot of them. That's where they get their courage.
Yeah, or a lot of people like they'll be blacked out. You'll like read something and be like, "Oh, how could somebody possibly say that?" And then you get a message later, be like, "Bro, I blacked out. I was hammered last night. I apologize."
But
And
that
you're
is how you truly feel.
like, true.
You're apologizing for sending it, but that is how you feel about me.
Yeah, true. You exposed me to your truth, and but I don't know. It gets weird because then you get into the territory of like, well, it's like this is what I like to tell myself. Like maybe I'm just eliciting something they see in themselves and they hate it.
Yeah.
And,
That's true too. There are a lot of times they're going through shit. They need someone to take it out on.
yeah.
That's what I like about New York City is that like if you're having a bad day, there's so many people to unleash your anger on.
That's kind of nice.
Like,
Yeah.
and everyone's just mad, so it doesn't really matter.
I do miss the road rage in Philly. It was like you could come up to a stop sign, someone starts to go, and you're just like hanging out your window, like fuck you. Just me and just like a Muslim black lady were fighting, and I'm like, we never would have talked otherwise. But
Right,
this is
and
nice.
look at this bringing us together.
We get to scream at each other.
We both fucking hate each other.
Yeah, that was. I do miss that. Texas is like weirdly nice. I didn't know it would be so nice down here.
Do you think that's just Austin, or you think it's
Could just be
Texas
Austin.
overall?
I've only ever been in Austin, so I don't know. But I think people are generally like a little more
a little
come to you
bit
and talk.
slower and
Yeah.
nicer?
Yeah, a little dumber.
Do you think somebody said it has something to do with everyone having a gun? Like
True.
in New York, no one has a gun.
Yeah, I agree. You can kind of pop off.
Right. So here it's like, hey, we both have guns.
Yeah, let's
We're
not
all
let
gonna
this-
shoot each other.
Yeah, that's another one of my recent like just pointless fantasies I have now of like getting in a road rage altercation and just being like totally gracious and being like, dude, I fully apologize for what I just did.
Yeah.
I'd like for us to move forward through this and just try to like really change
My
somebody's
wife
day.
just fucking upset me. She just really told me something that's upsetting.
My wife.
I'm taking it out on you, and you don't deserve that.
True, that'd be nice to just trap the guy, go from road rage to being like, dude, I don't think
I just
don't
need
think-
someone to talk to.
I don't think my dick's that good, dude. I don't think my dick's that good, and I don't think I'll ever be able to truly please a woman. And I'm just fucking. I just
He's
wanted
like,
to
can
go
you go
first.
back to like shooting me, please? I'd actually prefer that than whatever we're doing right now.
I think I'll be born and die, and I'll truly never please a woman. It just hurts me.
There are
Think
some
about
guys that have never pleased a woman.
it. Yeah,
Probably a lot.
kind of a cool. But I feel like at that point you could just like wear an eye patch and just become like a poker. Like, you know what I mean? I think that'd be kind of cool to like know, like, I'll never just become like a bad guy.
You're like, I'm actually trying not to make you come. So if you feel close, let me know. I'm gonna stop.
You're gonna mess up my mystique.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever. It's not all about that. I'll be honest. You know what I mean? What would you say it's all about if you had to pick a thing?
It's a mix of things. You mean like making a relationship work?
No, just in general.
Oh. Like in life, what makes you happy?
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah.
Money.
You think so?
Yeah.
Definitely money.
Probably money, and I guess some people you do love.
Yeah.
Those two things.
I think you're right.
If you had to only pick one, I'm sure most people would just say like family that you love.
Mm-hmm.
But also money's pretty great.
Yeah. It is one of those things. I don't think it is the root of all evil. I would say it's not.
No.
And
I do think at some point when you have so much money and you can like control things, that's not great. But if you have just enough for yourself and
pay your bills
and like go on vacation, and if you need to like you should have enough money to possibly have to go off the grid. And
yeah, I agree, man. I think there is like the problem is like once you get enough to pay your bills, go on vacation, and like have a nice normal life. The problem is I would, you know, I have that and I'll still get like miserable. And that's when I'm like, dude, I'm just fucked. And that's what I've been trying to work on that a lot because it's very shitty because you're like, dude, what the fuck? Nothing brings me
you
pleasure.
might just like need to get cancer and almost die and then come back from it. So then you're like, oh shit, I do really appreciate this now. We just haven't had cancer yet.
That's true. I am looking forward to that. That would be a total game changer.
Where you're like almost going to die and then you're like, I love life.
Yeah, that's what I need. I have a pretty.
Everyone needs that.
I think so.
An almost near-death experience where you enjoy life again.
It's a good idea. That's what kind of like, you know, you can also do like a ton of mushrooms. That kind of does help. If you're like want to get.
I'm just scared of drugs because I don't respond great to them, and I just think I feel like anytime I did something crazy, like I've only smoked pot and had great and awful experiences. I think if I did mushrooms or something, I'd be like I could fly and I know I'd fall out a window.
Yeah, I tried to climb a water tower when I was little.
Right. That's
I didn't
like 3?
climb it. No. I mean, well, I shouldn't say little. I was like fucking 18 years old, but I was, you know,
younger.
I was newbie. I was a fresh boy. People were showing me their butts in the fucking apartment.
Life was really opening up for you. The opportunities that you were really getting between seeing guys' butts and climbing water.
I was like, I remember just being like on mushrooms and being like, I'm definitely gonna climb that. And my friends were like, don't do that. And I was like, I couldn't comprehend the idea of like her getting hurt or getting in trouble. I was like, dude, I'll get to the top. Like, watch this. And they were like, dude, for real, don't.
And you still did it.
I didn't do it. Thank God.
Okay.
Thank fucking God.
Because that's not smart.
No, and that's why I am a little bit nervous about that. Like, yeah, I might jump off some shit, but I try to stay ground level, stay ground level.
Yeah, but I think I'd probably be like, well, let me see if I could dart across this 8-lane highway.
Yeah,
that's another thing I could see myself doing.
I've driven on. Look, I've done it all.
I know. I just think I would do stupid stuff like that.
I drove on mushrooms against my guitar teacher's advice. He was like, "What?" I told him I was like, "I'm going to do mushrooms." He was like, "Sick," and he was like, "Don't." He was like, "Whatever you do."
He's like, "Just create some cool riffs."
He was like, "Whatever you do not drive." And I was like, "Roger that." First time I did him, I was like, "I want to get out of here," and just got on the. I thought I was fine. I got on the road.
I can imagine,
dude. It was terrifying.
Yeah, I don't think that's great.
Yeah, don't ever do that. Don't drive on mushrooms. It's not.
Unless you think you could do it.
Unless it's a microdose.
Challenge yourself.
Well, if it's a microdose, you're fine.
Does microdose help with like depression? What does microdose actually do?
So I would argue, yeah, it does. It's one of those things where it's like you take like 0.1. You're supposed to take like a sub-perceptual dose. So you're not supposed to, if you're like feeling high, it's like it's too much. Some people still do that because they're like, oh, this is better, but you take a little bit to the point where you don't really notice it as much, but it will almost alter your thought patterns in a way where you'll be thinking differently. And then the days you're off of it, you get to kind of start to compare and be like, okay, on this day I was presented with this situation and like my brain, you just have like more serotonin. So you're going, all right, I kind of worked this problem out differently. And then
maybe I should try it.
You should. I think it's a good idea, man. It's not going to hurt. Microdosing is one of those things. And it's one of those, if like, what can happen when I would do it initially, like I would get nervous, like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take too much and like freak out, or like it's gonna.
Yeah, I'm just worried I'm gonna freak out.
It's just the first couple of days. You take it on like a day, you have nothing to do, and like just go do stuff, go for a walk, and I think it's good. Like, and I would go off and on. I still go off and on and on. This is my on cycle. I'm on them right now, but
you seem like fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine. It really is.
How long does it like last for?
It takes about, you take it, and then like an hour later, you might start to feel like an onset.
Mm-hmm.
But ideally, you barely even feel it.
Can you drive on it?
Oh, big time.
Oh, okay.
I should drive Uber on them all the time.
No, is it like legal to drive on it? Not what you're doing. Not whatever crazy shit you're doing.
Well, yeah, it is because it's like you're not going to get breathalyzed. You're not going to be like, are you on point one of fucking Golden Wizards? They're not going to know.
But does Golden Wizards make you tell the truth where you're like, yes?
No, you would be fine. I'm telling you, if you were to take a actual the problem is with mushrooms, they can be like 5 times stronger than other things. So
yeah.
But if you find a good batch.
I took one edible. My friend, we were in Austin for Moon Tower. My best friend does edible. She's like, this is actually very low.
Yeah.
And then I took it and I woke up to the ocean and I was off the rails. Anytime I do it and it goes bad, I'm like in a situation where I think someone's trying to kill me or I'm dead and I need to wake myself up. I'm like in a coma. So
what did you take near the ocean? Where were you?
Oh no, I heard the ocean.
Oh,
I was
you
in a
heard
hotel
it?
room.
Oh God.
Yeah, I was like, that's
edibles,
interesting.
dude. That's one thing people act like. I would
I only
rather.
took one and my friend was like, how many did you take? And I like counted them and I was like, I think I took all of them. I was like, they keep disappearing. It was like wild.
Really?
Yeah,
And
it
was your
lasted for-
friend fine?
My friend didn't take it. She's like, I guess by whatever the percentage was, she was like, this is a very low dose. And then I took one and I was like, I thought it was Russell Crowe and that A Beautiful Mind. Like I'm always go towards schizophrenia where like I think I'm doing one thing, but this is like reality.
Yeah, the weed edibles I'd honestly rather take a small amount of mushrooms than take a weed edible. They like freak me out. They get like my heart rate kind of going and I get like panicky.
It's just like, I always go to like, I'm in a mental institution. No one will tell me the truth. I'm stuck here. People are visiting me. It's like, my mind's just not good. One time I thought Ari was trying to kill me the whole night.
Yeah.
And we were staying together and he was going back to this Airbnb and he chose a different way. And I was like, are you going to kill me in that hotel? He's like, no. I was like, but wouldn't you say you're not going to kill me if you're going to kill me? He was like, yeah, I guess that's right. And I went to open the door and jump out. He's like, don't jump out. But I freaked him out where he got back to the Airbnb and locked the door. He's like, I don't want you trying to come in. I was like, I'm locking my door.
He locked you in? Wait, he locked you in?
We had our own door. We had our own bedroom. So he locked himself in his bedroom and I locked mine in my bedroom because I was like, you might be trying to kill me. I have no idea.
That was when you did the weed edibles last time?
That was another time that the first night we smoked and it was the most fun and then it was that.
The edibles are a whole different. Yeah,
that wasn't even edibles. That was regular pot. And I was like, what is this? He goes, yeah, this like makes you a little more like hypochondriac. I'm like, why wouldn't you tell me that?
He hit you with the hypochondriac weed?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it was not good. I was succeeding to the most on hypochondriac.
Bro, you're suave as hell. Thank you so much for putting up with this. I'm like, yeah, taking mushrooms is sick. Here's my fucking setup sucks. Sorry. Yeah, I think we did it. We're now done. I think. Yo, for real. Thank you so much. Let's log off.
Okay.
You absolutely did it.
Know.
You absolutely did it.
I'm like eating the microphone.
Dude, for real, thank you for so much.
Women are so stupid.
I for real thank you, Rule. I'm very happy you did this.
Me too, and I hope everyone doesn't hate me on your podcast. But if they do, it's like not my problem.
I got a good sixth sense, dude. I got a good sixth sense, and I would say they'll say, "Welcome to the halls of Amente."
I hope so.
They'll say They'll say the Dark Queen has arrived, dude.
Go watch the Dark Queen. Go get upset.
Yeah, watch the Dark Queen. These guys aren't gonna get upset. These guys
they
are
won't.
fucking patriots.
This is my fan base, probably.
I think it might be. Honestly, I think you might have found
just trash people. I'm also garbage, so it makes sense.
Yeah, you're about to get tapped into the worst dudes ever.
Now I've dated a guy from Philly. I'm already there.
Yeah,
I know what that's like.
No, they're my online family are fiercely loyal, dude.
I know.
My energized communities. It awaits you, dude.
I love it.
But no, dude, thank you for doing this. You're cool as fuck.
Thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun, despite
Appreciate
this
you.
thing.
Well, we're going to live mics. Guys, go to Netflix, watch The Dark Queen. Thank you. Do you have like a website or tickets or anything?
Oh, yeah. Go check me out on Instagram, Adrian Appalucci. Come see me on the road. I'm going to go do some gigs with Ari, January, February, March.
Right on.
Then I have some of my own headlining dates, so come out.
All right. Love you guys.